Yep. Okay. Welcome to episode 2 of our one-shot, Sons of Vidharna. This is a pre-written adventure by Modifius, obviously for Conan, Adventures in an Age Undreamed of. And I have my players with me. I have Sim playing Hekama. I have Bees playing Abebe. I have Prankster playing Mael. And I have Wanderer as Brangun. And this is part 2, hopefully the last one. I think it will be. And we are going to turn down the music and then have a quick summary. So, last time on Sons of Vidharna, we saw our heroes, say that loosely, sell their swords to a House Satori of Zamora the Cursed, a city in Zamora, and to complete a simple task of transporting a funeral procession and guarding it. They were ambushed on the way, and they find out that there is some animosity between a destroyed house and the House Satori. They've just returned back to the barracks of House Satori, and the healer has come and bandaged all their wounds. And I'll go ahead and just give it to you guys to take it away of what you've done over the night as you rest in the barracks while waiting for the next day to come, and what will happen in the future, and particularly with House Satori and anything that you're tasked to do, which you expect there might be something. And let me switch the scene real quick. Alright, and they are not here, so take it away.
Brangun was very badly injured during the fight. So even with healing, he had a pretty rough night. He prefers to sleep outdoors. He doesn't sleep well indoors the best of times, but he was too weak to drag himself outside. He just was so exhausted. He just lay down where they put him and slept fitfully there. And he wakes looking ruffled and blood spattered and looking rough around the edges than ever. And he's never the most elegant kind of chap. So yeah, he kind of looks like he's been dragged through a hedge backwards.
Picture Mayo in the barracks, sitting down with a doctor tending to him, wrapping bandages. Or I think he got hit in both of his legs, so he's kind of grunting as that's happening. And he, after he does that, he takes kind of a long look at the door that leads towards the palace, the main quarters proper for the family, longing for Nasin. The recent widow of this house. Then he falls asleep and probably is the loudest snorer in the barracks, definitely keeping people up.
Maka watching everybody get their wounds tended to, spends the time sharpening his sword, making sure that it's ready for the next time he must use it. Proper maintenance of it is the way that he wins his fights. Kind of, as he finishes it up and hears a snoring of Mally. I guess it's time to go to bed as well. And he'll stick his head under a pillow. You can hear it throughout the whole entire room he's in.
And Abebe was, last we saw left off, he was rubbing certainly healing herbs over his wounds, all his stab wounds, and he's physically feeling feeling pretty good. He's gonna wake up feeling like smelling like the woods, letting that stuff soak into his skin. But he still does not know about this city stuff. He's going to be angry that this job was so dangerous and unpredictable, because just you never know with these city folks, and so he's not thrilled to still be here, but he's looking to make that those riches that we were promised. So keeping an eye on the door, a little bit paranoid that these red outfitted chaps will return.
I think there's a moment as Himaka lays his head down to where he's trying to fall asleep, that male just gets a little bit louder, and it grates on him a little bit.
Mael's snores rise and fall, but with the heavy exertion of yesterday, none of you seem to notice once you fall asleep. Your body is tired. Your muscles ache, even though you are well-trodden and well-traveled. But the fit of combat and injuries ache and burn. None of you will avoid being sore on the morrow, but it seems that the healers of House Satori have done their duty, and you will survive another day. The cock crows in the distance somewhere in the town, and you are all woken roughly by a deep voice of Nasin's brother, Kosharu. Yuval, come with me. Gather yourself. Empty your bladders. We must speak of today and the days to come, and riches to be had, and vengeance upon your blades and mine. Come, prepare yourselves, and he will rouse each of you, pushing on your cots with his foot.
Just give me a minute. I'm getting up.
Abebe would rise. He was sleeping directly on the floor because he's not used to furniture, and he feels better than he should. And he'll follow this gentleman.
Yeah, Mako will arise, feeling like he didn't sleep at all as this infernal snoring. I feel like I just went to sleep.
Brangan just groans and runs his hands through his hair and then his beard. And kind of gets up, stretches, and then you see a wince as he tries to stretch out the aches and realizes that some of them are due to wounds and they're not going to stretch out. And then he kind of just sighs and painfully gets up.
The new Lord of House Satori steps out of the barracks, allowing you to prepare. If you have anything you wish to say amongst yourself, you can do it now as he heads back into the castle and waits for your arrival.
You know, he says, vengeance. If vengeance is on the menu, I'm hungry. What I do not want is another ambush. This is not what I signed up for.
Agreed. I signed up to kill orphans, and I'd like to keep doing that.
We signed up to be at the beck and call. It doesn't matter who we have to kill. That's the unfortunate part of our jobs.
Unfortunate.
Yes, we don't get to decide. You want to kill orphans, maybe we don't kill orphans no more.
It's true. We do what we're told. Still, I think Mal's gonna be happy as long as he gets to kill someone, right, Mal? And Brangan shoots him a grin.
Yeah, Mael receives the grin and grins back. All blood eventually looks the same, whether it be a blue blood or a commoner. Let us go and get to it. And Mael will smile, kind of nod towards each of them, and walk off in pursuit of Khosrau.
He is so much more quiet when he's awake.
I slept great last night.
He's not quiet at all when he's awake. It's
Yes.
saying something.
As the four of you reminisce about your sleep, or lack thereof, you do follow Kosharu inside of the Satori manse. You find Nasin wearing the same clothing as she was the day before. Her dress tattered from the excitement on the funeral procession, and where one of the Red Brothers had ripped at it with his dagger. She's seated, her eyes are puffy and red from crying. She looks up at each of you as you enter and bids you to come forward. She's seated on a bed of pillows. You see before you a white tapestry that hangs behind her, with her mon of her house embraced on its center. Before you is a veil of sorts hanging from the ceiling, being pulled back by servants who don't raise their eyes to meet you. This exposes her in this room. She has a goblet of wine, half full, but a pitcher next to her completely empty. Come, I have been thinking on this while you've rested and had your wounds tended to. I am glad to see that you are all up and able, for I will need your strength this day.
As she says that, Mael definitely puffs out his chest a little bit more to show off his glistening pectorals, and goes to sit next to her. My dear, our blades are yours.
She blinks for a moment and seems to pay no mind to what you've said. Ah, yes. Good. I hope I can count on all of you.
Of course, when we take a job and we're paid, well, we do what we're paid to do.
She snaps a finger and Kosharu stands or walks close by. He has a bag of coins. You can hear the jingle of them as he moves it. He tosses it down onto the floor, and the ribbon opens slightly, and gold leaks out. It's quite a payment. This is just the start of your service to me and the vengeance we shall have today. Strike down these orphans, these sons of Vidharna, and you will expect that and much, much more. Much more. She looks to Mael suggestively.
Brangan grins. He's trying to suppress it, but he can't help himself. Part amusement, but there's a little bit of jealousy there too.
Yeah, Brangan just smiles confidently and kind of like raises his eyebrows and goes a little red.
Now, take your spoils for protecting me and my brother. And now, I shall give you your next task, and that is to find these Cretans and destroy them. There is one man in the mall, the ghettos of this place, Zamora the Accursed, that will know, if anyone, where they can be found and what you can do to destroy them.
Branken just nods.
Excellent.
Yes, there is an inn. The proprietor is named Yashi. It is not hard to find, given that it is a large building in the entrance of the ghetto, and it says Yashi's on the side. I have never been there myself, but the man is more than simply a merchant of wine and ale, but secrets. You must convince him to speak to you and tell you all he knows. And then you will strike when you have found what you need to know.
Ma'am, we will get him to speak one way or another. And as he says that, he kind of unsheaths his sword, not like all the way, but just kind of like brings out the blade, clearly like intimating that they will threaten if necessary.
Do as you as you must. Bleh. Good.
No, I was just this man, this Yashi. Can we trust him?
Oh, I think probably not. If he would give you a secret, he would just as likely give a secret about you to others. Be wary.
Mm. Abebe just kind of shakes his head, knowing that there's no one really he can trust around here. For these barbarians at his sides.
Well, I suggest we head out then. Let us go and find this innkeeper and obtain all the information we need. And then he kind of shoots a glint at Nasin and then back to the party by any means necessary.
Brangen just shrugs and nods.
Yeah, you can take your leave. There's 5 gold pieces for each of you.
I was to say, yeah, totally grab that money.
Not they have time to shop and game.
Yeah, no, please don't.
Mhm.
The shopkeepers are all closed for today, except the inn.
Dang it!
You
It's Christmas.
Yeah, it's Christmas. All right. So you begin heading down the road towards the mall. It's everyone knows where it is. You're not very far when you realize there's someone coming up behind you through the crowd. Wait! And you see it's Kosharu following.
And what's his relation to the family? Is he a brother?
Yeah, he's her brother. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
And he's also like the new lord of the house, right?
Technically, it's not really been stated overtly, but if it's what's the male inheritance? What's that called?
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but
Yeah.
I can't think of the word.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's not been. If it is, then he would be. But you have mostly dealt with Nasin, and she seems to be, in your view, probably the shot caller. There you go.
What is it, Kosharu? What have we forgotten something?
No, I wanted to talk to you about a person that you might meet. Perhaps, I do not know.
Well,
Her name is... Let me find it in my notes.
Abebe is ignoring him. Trying to fill the air. Abebe is ignoring him and actually just looking around, still afraid we're going to be jumped again. Keeping his eyes peeled for any of these.
Yeah, there's
triggers.
quite a few passers-by, and yeah, it would be a perfect spot for an ambush. Pretty much this entire city is.
Mhm.
Kosharu finally says, "Mahin, she is someone close to me. Simply know
Again-
if you do find her, make sure she's safe, and you will have more wealth than even Nasin could give you."
Mahin? What you said?
Yep, Mahin.
Gotcha.
if and when we find this Mahin, we will indeed keep her safe. I pledge Brangan's life on it.
He looks to Brangan.
And Brangan says, and I pledge males. And
Mayo
he
looks back and smiles.
just waggles eyebrows at him.
Can you tell us what she looks like so we can keep our eyes open?
Olive skin, dark hair, a beauty, slender but athletic. A nice assets. You will know.
Mahin.
She may be wearing red and perhaps a veil over her face. You will know if you see her. I believe she is in danger.
You believe she's with this group that we're after?
Maybe they have her accosted. I do not know. Go ahead and give me a observation, I think. Let's see.
Insight.
Yeah, insight would be perfect. One, that's good. Success, not bad. Anybody else want to roll?
Yeah, he seems a bit dodgy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Give it a go.
He didn't want to talk about it in front of his sister.
Yeah. What's it? Oh, awareness.
Underawareness, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's insight, is it, or observation?
Insight, yeah.
Insight. Okay.
Wow, you guys are doing well. Sim, you want to... Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Hey, there you go.
Wow,
Hey,
target
yeah.
target number 7. Is this broke? Okay. Yeah, so each of you realize he's clearly not telling you the whole truth. Hamaka, you get the feeling that he, not only is he not telling the whole truth, he's definitely trying to keep something from his sister based on him, following you out here, talking to you the way, kind of putting everything together.
Yeah, Micah would notice that. He wouldn't say nothing about it to him. It's kind of, nod his head.
I think Mayo hears his eyes at Kosaru as he's trying to kind of like figure it out. Spidey sense is tingling, but he can't quite figure out why. We will keep our eyes open for this Mahin.
Good. I will pay you if she is returned to me safely. If not, and you see her, let me know what has befallen her. And he looks down and kind of kicks some pebbles and turns and nods. Good luck to you. And then he walks back the way he came. Whoops. I have sent you all to the GM lair. There you go.
From whence none return.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's a void!
If there's money in it, let's do it.
Yeah, there's secrets here, but... Well... as long as they pay well and don't get us killed. There's no harm in it. I do wonder what he's up to that he doesn't want his sister to know about. Be interesting if we do find this young lady.
Yes. He definitely was hiding something, but it is not our place to question him.
I suggest when we find this Mahin, if we find this Mahin, that we keep an eye on her. If this is something that he wants to keep, he looks like he's searching for words, beneath the table, from the eyes of his sister-in-law, bodes ill.
True.
Well, again, like I said, it wasn't our place to question him, but we could question the girl when we find her.
Indeed. Well, as we were given, let us go kill that innkeeper like we were supposed to do.
I don't think that was. No, don't. Not right away. Not right away. We will question the innkeeper first.
Oh, yes. We will question the innkeeper and then we will kill them.
We might.
No, he is right. We have to kill him. Otherwise, he'll tell everybody else that we were there asking questions.
Well, maybe. I mean, maybe you'll take a bit of coin to shut up instead. Sometimes losing a bit of coin can be less trouble than dealing with vengeful relatives later.
Yes, but why what stops him from taking coin from us and then coin again later? You see what I'm saying? If he's not an honest man, giving him coin ain't gonna do nothing for us.
True. But maybe coin is a threat. Yeah, we'll see what he's like.
We'll give him the threats. You give him the coin, Brandgun.
And then me and Matt will give him the sword.
I like this plan. This is a good plan.
It's better than a plan. I think it's 3 plans. We'll see how it goes.
Vale walks off towards the innkeeper.
Axe in hand.
All right.
Brangon will follow him, and he's not convinced this is going to go well, but he doesn't entirely care. He thinks it's going to be amusing, and as long as it's not him who gets killed, well, it's all good.
You walk through the snake-like streets of Zamora the Cursed. You've never been to quite a city like this. And then it gets even worse as you get closer to this place called the Mall. The mall is the slums of Zamora the Accursed. All out before you, you smell the terrible smells of shit and piss and blood and death. You see lean-tos and huts and small homes and people lying on the street, not moving. You're unsure if they're dead or alive, sleeping, or gone to the beyond, whatever gods they hold dear. But amongst it all, there's one building with a yellow sign, and in Zamora, which you can each conveniently read, it says Yashi's. There are people lingering outside drinking flagons of wine, ale, smoking hookahs, and other pipes from nations afar.
Picture male walking through the doors into kind of this den of people drinking and smoking and the like. There being kind of a haze in the air just from all the smoke kind of filling the inn keep, or the keep. And he walks in looking for someone of import, looking for someone who looks like they're in charge.
There are young boys and girls bringing wine, food, and tobacco, and other herbs to tables. The whole place is filled with smoke, only leaving through cracks in the walls or the ceiling, or maybe the fireplace. But behind the bar is a larger man with a big belly and broad shoulders, and a large turban on his head, black, stained with soot and smoke. You wonder if it was gray or white at one point. It's hard to know. His beard is black and greasy and covered in sweat. As you walk in the hot streets of Zamora, this place feels like a furnace. Roarous laughter and the echoes of words being spoke in a half-dozen languages fill your ears. One man is passed out at the bar and falls off his stool. Yashi sees the newcomers, you, and waves you over. "Ah, Sita's just opened, my friends. Come, come. I have many things a vice of a tongue will love. Ale, wine, tobacco. Something more exotic. Come forward. Yashi has everything you need in the mall and beyond, and all of Zamora the Accursed. Come, my friends, come."
I think of Mayo as a man of appetites, and in this moment, he just forgets about the mission and walks towards Yashi. Yes, an ale for my friends and I.
Would you like, you all look like men of means, the best ale that Yashi has, not what these swills some of these others drink?
Only the best for us.
Ha ha! That is what I thought you would say, mister. Let me get you the best ale that we have. I will return in a moment.
Excellent.
He walks over to a cask and unplugs it, and in its place slides in a spigot, and out flows a creamy, dark-looking beverage, filled with small chunks of bread. At least you think it's bread, or some sort of yeast product. Eventually he fills 4 mugs and holds them with one big hand. You wonder if this man used to be a warrior, perhaps, with his sighs. He brings them over and sits them on the table. Ah, that will be 5 silvers for the best ale at Yashi's.
I suppose we could all pitch in a silver.
Yeah, we just hand wave it. It's much less than
sure,
the
sure,
gold
sure,
that
sure,
you
Oh, yeah.
procured.
Abebe is skeptical about the quality of not just the food and drink and drugs, but also, I mean, even the food. I was going to say, Abebe will, while Yashi is preparing the drinks, would kind of warn Mael and the others that we need to keep our wits about us. We are on the mission. It is very dangerous. We celebrate after.
You're saying that, and Mail's already like half a cup down.
Fair enough. But this is where Bebe is mentally. He might partake of the food, but he is even that he will want to investigate it before he partakes, because he just doesn't trust this sketchy place to have quality, fresh food or anything like that.
Yeah, you can look down at your ale. Let's see what kind of roll would that be. Let's see. That's going to be alchemy roll
Ooh,
under
alchemy.
intelligence.
Ah,
Yeah, you're unsure. You in the plains of your homeland, you did not drink this sort of ale, so you're unsure. It smells strong. You get the odor of alcohol off of it for sure. What else are you guys doing?
Brangen's a little surprised. This was a quick turnaround even for Mail. So he's a little bit bemused, but he'll have an ale too, and he then says he sort of sits down and says to Yashi, he says, "I hear you're a man who knows things." He's keeping his down a little bit as well.
I know some things. I know that Yashi is discreet and is expensive for some things.
And Brangen smiles and says, "Now that does not surprise me at all." And he looks across to see if anyone else is listening. And says, "What would you say if I were to say we sought news of, let's just say a group of people who'd lost their parents?"
Oh, I know who you speak. It is unwise to go seek them, I think. A very dangerous proposition for Yashi.
And Brangen looks around, kind of casts a sideways glance at Mail significantly, and then turns back to Yashi and said, "Well, I find there are a lot of dangerous things in this world."
Well, keep drinking my ale and you will forget all your troubles. Right, large one? Looks to
Oh,
be,
he never... He drinks a lot, but he never forgets. Anything, good or bad, he never forgets. He never forgets his friends, and he never forgets those who've done him wrong.
Well, Yashi is your friend, am I not? I have the greatest ale for you at a discounted price.
But you know, friends are open with each other. They're honest. Friends tell each other things, right?
Yes.
Mail, we've told each other secrets before, right?
Yes. And he kind of takes his hand and brings it across his mouth as if to wipe away excess alcohol that's kind of hit his lips, and he kind of puts his tankard on the table in a not so gentle way, Yes, we have told each other secrets. And you are right, I do not forget. I do not forget the orphans that stabbed me in both legs.
Orphan stabbed you, mighty one.
They're wily.
Ah,
Ah,
but those ones didn't live to tell the tale. So, I think sometimes, Yashi, it's good to know when you should just name a price and say your piece. And Brangan gives him a smile and nods.
perhaps you tell me secrets, I tell you secrets.
You sure you want to be getting into these games with us?
I do not understand what you mean. What games do you speak of?
Well, I just wanted a simple arrangement and you're complicating things here, Yashi. Don't make our lives complicated. I mean, baby, do we want our lives complicated?
No, we come for information. We understand you have information.
And I know Hamaka doesn't like things complicated, do you, Hamaka? You get agitated when things get complicated.
Why to complicate the easy things? Have you seen the streets? Everybody who complicates things gets killed out there. I'd hate to see it start happening in your establishment and you look around.
Ah, the world's in a sad state, isn't it? Yeah. So much violence.
Why don't, Branken, you give me a, let's see, persuade roll.
Is there any way that the fact the others have all been chipping in and I'm kind of been referencing, male's side?
Yeah, it's going to be
it's
difficulty 0. I'm going to let each of you
Okay.
roll either persuade or intimidation. So you could do intimidation too. That's under, oh god, is there intimidation? Bear with me. There might not be. There is not. It's all persuade. So,
Okay.
yeah, you can all do persuade. You do have momentum in the pool. Let me bring it over just so you know. And I have doom. Nothing's changed. Besides, you did lose the momentum because every time you switch scenes, you lose momentum. So at 5 momentum, I'm at 8 doom. Yeah, each of you can roll against a difficulty 0. So. Complication.
Oh, Mel.
Doing great.
2 complications. Wonderful.
It wasn't me this time.
Hey, you don't get to keep your doom when we change scenes, okay?
That's not how it works. Yeah, so he goes, yes, I see exactly what you mean. And each of you start to suddenly kind of feel a little awkward. Go ahead and give me a resistance roll, difficulty 3. Each of you.
Where is that?
That should be probably under...
Braun.
Yep, there you
So how do we do difficulty?
go.
That's 2 dice.
You'll just know. I'll just tell you. So 2 dice. No, but you can buy dice and stuff. But okay. So we've rolled. So Mayel, you got 3. There, 2 from Brangan. Did anybody go under their... See, now I don't know if it automatically says. Let me look at Brangan. Are either of your rolls below your focus on that? Your 4 or your 6?
I have to find a resistance.
Resistance is under Braun. And you had 2, so no. So okay. So Sim, you failed. And I'm just gonna boom. A Bebe, you failed as well.
Oh my god.
Mael, you did not fail. Brangan, you failed with 2 successes. Okay, hold on. Okay. Yeah, Hamaka Abebe, you immediately begin vomiting. Brangan, you are incredibly dizzy and feel like you're like gonna pass out. And Mayo, you feel fine. What do you do?
What sorcery is this, Yashi? And he stands up from the table very intimidatingly.
And Brangan mutters, it's the bloody ale, bastard.
It can't be. I didn't drink any.
Yeah, right. You didn't.
Oh, didn't he? Oh.
Come on.
Yeah, the baby actually didn't either, if I recall.
Yeah, Abebe wasn't planning to drink at all.
Okay,
No.
then you feel fine.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. But
Sobriety. Sobriety wins.
That worked out for male, just saying. So sobriety or
Go all in. Yeah.
just be an alcoholic. No in between.
Sobriety or be built like Arnie. Yeah.
Social drinkers get screwed.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, it's very realistic.
If you don't drink, you're so brave for not drinking. And if you get hammered, you're the life of the party. But if you have 1 or 2, oh man, nobody cares.
Yeah.
So Brangan, you feel ill, and you kind of see him stumble around.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what Brangan's saying, and he's really looking unhappy at Yashi. And if it looks like if he can get anywhere close to him, then if he's going to throw up, he's going to try and do it in his direction.
Yeah, you can throw up on the bar towards him, sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Aim your puke.
Yeah.
It's an attack roll.
Yeah, it splashes on the bar and kind of up on his shirt. Oh, mister, are you all right? You look unwell. Have you not drinking the finest strong ale in all Zamora before?
What have you done to this piss?
I have done nothing, of course. Are you all right? Look at your friends. They are fine. The big one, he is drinking more than you.
Yeah, but he's like an ox. And he looks at Hamaka and Baby and just says, "Did either of you two?"
It smelled so bad out and lost my hunger and thirst when I walked into this place.
Wish I had. Oh, and then Brangan says, "I'm going outside to throw up again." Back in a minute.
I think even though Mail has seen Brangan throw up, he's very angry at Yashi, but he also is still drinking the ale in front of him.
Would you like another, great beast?
Yes.
Wonderful.
And tell me what you know about the orphans. Do you want a secret in return? Is that what you want?
Perhaps just gold.
Then gold you shall have.
Either way, we tell him secrets, we get him gold, it doesn't matter. He looks like an honest man.
I will take that gold now. 1 piece for 1 secret.
Go ahead, baby.
Just pay the men.
Pay the man.
And then each gold you give me after another secret.
Bebe will reach into his pocket very, slowly and do one of those, doesn't want to let go of the coin. He's holding it out, but he won't let go of it. Here.
He lays his hand under yours, waiting for you to drop it into his palm.
Bebe will drop it and say, "Get him the drink and get us the information, and we'll be out of your way."
Wonderful. Well, he lowers his voice. The Sons of Vidharna, as you call them, orphans. The leader is one named Vrinny, a woman who dabbles in sorcery and dark magic. You would be wise to stay away from her and hers.
You said Vereni?
Yep. Freni. Frenny.
Gotcha. I'm
Okay,
taking notes.
just
You
to-
guys go ahead. Keep talking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was writing it down for the chat as well. And that's the leader of the
Yep.
group.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Tell us. And Mail will pull a coin out of a baby's coin pouch, put it down. Here's another one. Tell us more about where this leader might be.
It is not for me to know that, but I know someone who would. One of her chief lieutenants. A fine, fine woman named Maheen. She was in here only a few days ago, lamenting the violence that her group has caused. Perhaps she would tell you more.
I think when Mail hears that, he's still drinking, so it's like a spit take almost.
Why so shocked?
It's just, heard that name before. It was my aunt.
Well, she does not appear to be old enough to be your aunt, or large enough to be a giant.
So you're saying his aunt must be a large giant?
Of course, look how strong he is. He must be a half giant.
Mayo actually looks kind of, shoots a glare at Hamaka. She is as tall as me. Is there a problem with that, Hamaka? Do you have a trouble with strong women?
Yes, I'm assuming that she might snore like an elephant running, like you do.
This one is not nice to you, large one. I would strike him down. Show him your strength.
So really quick,
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a discipline test.
Okay.
Because I have a savage dignity. Despite your barbaric upbringing, you have a fierce sense of pride in yourself and your lineage. So this feels like that fits.
Yep.
He's making fun of your fake aunt, and you're insulted.
My aunt could have been a
Running
giant.
up
Oh
to
well,
stake on.
that's 0 successes. So I don't know what you needed to succeed, but you did not. So
I think Mail just like goes to tackle Hamaka.
Hamaka will move out the way.
go ahead and give me a. Well, let's see.
Your Aunt Maheen's so fat.
Athletics versus acrobatics.
She was my favorite aunt.
I'm now
Athletics for
imagining it.
Mael.
I'm now imagining a massive tavern brawl erupting just while Branga's outside throwing up. The place is just totaled.
Yeah, you dive, and Hamaka, how does it look as you step out of the way?
Knowing the big guy's gonna be coming, he's actually liking it because he can move closer to Yashi, and he moves out of the way and steps towards Yashi.
He's on the other side of the bar, though.
All right, well, he hops the bar. Where else is he supposed to go?
Okay.
And watches his meal goes.
Careful
right
which bit
past.
you hop. There's a bit you don't want to be hopping over. Brangan's bit.
Yeah, at this point, Yashi is attempting to move away from the bar. So I Give me an observation roll. Hamaka, only difficulty 1 for you. Abebe, difficulty 1 for you as well. Brangan, you're outside. Mail, you're on your face.
Or what kind of check was that?
Observation.
Hmm.
So that's 2 for Hamaka. Difficulty 1, so you gain a momentum. Next. Okay. Hamaka, right next to you, see Yashi kind of skirting away, and you're pretty close to him. It's a lucky thing that you are, too, because he's about to flee, you think.
Well, if he's about to run, I want to trip him, I guess, because that's the only thing I can really do. I can't stab him, and I haven't got my weapon out yet.
Yeah, you just kind of easily knock him to the ground. What is that for, great warrior?
What do you think you're going?
Oh,
You
no,
think
I
he's
was
gonna
going
walk?
to get his ale. Mail, what are you doing now that you're kind of on your face? You hear people, like, laughing.
Mail gets up, clearly frustrated and angry. Stands up as quickly as he can and turns around. And I think seeing Yashi on his face kind of brings everything back. And he looks at Hamaka and says, "Is this? Are we doing this? Is this? Are we to this part of the plan?" And he unsheathes his sword and walks
Plan
towards
A, B, or
Yashi.
C.
Maybe we'll try to calm. Not yet. Stay sober mind. There's it's easy. I don't know how easily he could control Mail, but it's like I think if Mail's genuinely like confused, like is it are we doing this? Maybe we'll very confidently tell him no, not yet.
But you would see Amaka draw a sword now, though, because he does know Yashi's trying to run off. Yes, we are one step away from that part of the plan, Mayor.
Brangan, you kind of can hear a commotion inside.
Oh jeez.
Brangan kind of wipes his mouth off on and then kind of wipes his sleeve on the door jamb. And then sighs and kind of like tries to pull himself upright, kind of rubs his stomach a bit and then goes, "Oh, right, all right," and then walks back in, bracing himself for what he might see.
Yeah, you don't actually... You see Hamaka on the other side of the bar, Mail on his knees, a baby just kind of looking Mail in the eyes as they're about the same height now. And Yashi, you don't see him at all, but you hear him from the other side of the bar. "What is it, master? Why do you strike me down? What is it you want to know? I already told you everything I know."
And Brangan walks over in that direction and says, "See, Yashi? Complicated. See? Now, we just wanted some information, but you've given us information now. I think we're good. Right?" Actually, no, he doesn't know that, does he? He wasn't there when he gave him information. Now, so far as he's concerned, Yashi's probably holding out. So he'll say,
Good
"We
point.
just need you to tell us what we want to know."
I have for gold, as was requested by the giant man.
Yeah, this one would be for free. Where do we find her?
I do not know this. Even Yashi's information is not... Oh, you speak of Fereni or Mahin?
Mahin.
Ah, yes, I do know this. There is a warehouse in a cul-de-sac in the mall. It is 2 streets down. Go down for 3 streets, then right, then go down for 4 streets and go left, and you will see it. This is the warehouse that she visits sometimes. I believe it is for the orphans or the Sons of Vidharna. There's no reason to harm me. I have given you everything I know. I will give you back your gold if you wish, and you can rob me of my information. Simply leave me be.
Well, I don't... Sure, we'll take our gold back. However, There's one more thing I want from you.
What is this, strong warrior man?
Your tongue.
No, wait. You shouldn't take my tongue. No,
You
no.
can't tell the secrets if you have no tongue.
I would never sell your secrets or tell your secrets, great sir. I do not know your name. Besides,
I don't-
great warrior.
You know who we're looking for.
Well,
Brangan says we could always do it the other way. I mean, the other way where we wait to see if he tells anyone and then we take his tongue if he doesn't. He does tell anyone.
yes, this is wise. The sick
What-
man knows.
What would be the point in that? We'd be fighting more people than at that point.
I
if we
will
don't
leave them
fight.
all if it pleases you, and leave my tavern behind until you complete your mission. There's no reason to kill Yashi, or take out my tongue. It is a nice tongue. My wife likes it very much.
Oh my. Mail wants to do two things. First, he wants to see if there is, because they've been in a fight with the Sons of Vidharna. I want to see if there's any of that kind of iconography around the bar to see if...
Oh, sure, you can give me an insight roll. You don't say anything like that, no.
Okay. All right, Yashi. And he, Mail takes out his sword and, like, points it at him. If your information is bad, this place will become bad because you'll be dead.
Yes, it would be much worse if I was not here, Master Giant Man.
Indeed.
If we leave this one here, he'll tell him that we're coming for him, and he will never see him again. If I take his tongue, he can't tell him nothing. He can run off to wherever he wants to run off to.
I need this tongue. Please, sir, I beg you. Mr. Giant Man, I will give you all the free ale that I have, anytime you wish. You are the greatest warrior I have ever seen, with your bulging biceps and pectorals and glutes.
This is true. I believe this man. This is a pretty good deal, guys. Just saying.
Bragging, is this a good deal? I don't think it is.
Brangan's kind of a little bemused and says, how about this? Yoshi, you don't want to lose your tongue. Amaka doesn't want you to talk. How about you come with us part of the way, and then once we're sure you can't give them advance notice, then we let you go. And then you give us free ales for the next year, and then after that we're quits.
Well, it is... If you protect me from this bloodthirsty animal... Looks at Hamaka.
The free ales will protect you from this bloodthirsty animal, and he winks at Hamaka.
And Mael's strong sword. Yes, I agree.
Alright, fine. But first, hand me my gold.
Ah, yes. He scoops it off the ground and puts it on the table. Of course, Master Bloodthirsty One. Here is your gold.
Good. You try to run again, I won't just make you fall. I'll remove your feet.
I was not trying to run. I was simply repositioning as... the strong one came for you and you jumped over the table.
Yes. Likely story. And Pamaka will back up with his sword out and grab the gold. Now get up.
Yes, of course. Strong one, would you like an ale for the walk?
Yes.
You may tell me of your aunt. She seems very strong.
Indeed. I will tell you the tale of how she slew the hippopotamus.
Is she still alive, strong master? Perhaps I could be your uncle.
Would that trigger savage dignity?
I mean, you tell me.
It's hard to know what would trigger it at this point.
I think Mail just peers at him.
Or not.
Kamiyashi.
I'm just thinking, there's no way we finish this campaign tonight.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm having a blast.
We're just so far off the rails.
I blame myself. I'm sorry. And he does follow. All right. Whew.
Good times.
All right, let me see here. Yeah, okay.
Good, we've got our 5th man.
He leads the way, telling you where to go. He doesn't ever get in front, if he can help it. And he kind of pushes you along. Yes, this way, this right, this left, my strong warrior. And he kind of leads you down this path. You get closer, and you hear this just loud yelling, and then you see someone kind of this building in front of you here to the right. You see someone kind of thrown outside this one of the windows at the top, attached to a noose, and you see her just dangling there with her hands around the noose at her neck and her legs kicking as she is being strangled. And what would you like to do?
So the face covering and the dark hair.
The face covering is like almost pulled down past her chin, due to this. And Yashi says, that is Maheen, that is Maheen. I do not know what has happened.
How far are her feet off the ground?
Oh, she's quite high up, 20 feet.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Shoot to the rope.
Oh.
Yeah, Mail will nod at a baby, the archer, and he'll run to get underneath Maheen.
Yeah, and Rangan will run with him and see and say, Mail, get me up on your shoulders.
Aye. And he kneels down.
And Baby will attempt to rescue this woman from hanging. So he's gonna pray to the god of Robin Hood that he can shoot down a rope.
Alright, difficulty 3.
Oh baby, and we have no momentum at
Oh,
this
you
point.
do. You have 5.
Oh, do we?
Mhm.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
Oh, yeah.
You have 5.
Cool. Now, could I use my bow's volley to shoot several arrows at once to increase the odds of smacking that rope?
Yeah, you can use volley because it actually does it gives you 2 dice. So yeah, you could have 2 dice. I think it does. Hold on.
I think it adds 1 dice per load.
Volley. It's been a minute. Volley. Volley. Yeah, it gives you a bonus d20
Right.
per volley.
So yeah, I'll spend 1 volley
okay.
and How much momentum do we have?
You have 5.
Oh yeah, I'll you know what? Let's save this woman's life. Again, he's worried about he's got a soft spot for women. He's uncomfortable around them, but he doesn't want to see them ever suffer or die. So
Yeah.
he'll spend
man.
two loads of his volley and spend 2 loads of momentum. That's a total of what, 6? D6?
So that would be okay. So you can't go over 5 dice usually.
That's right.
So you might want to just spend 1 if you're going to
1 load.
So okay, so 2 momentum you're spending, so it takes you down to 3. 1 load, so 5 d20. Yep.
Okay. So that will be click on myself. That's a. It's been a while. That's,
just combat.
coordination?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Yeah, ranged.
Yep.
5 dice. Uh-oh. Something happened to my,
Try it again.
try them again. 5 dice. There we are.
That's 2 momentum back into the pool. And how does it look as you shoot this rope and she...
Oh, he knocks up a few arrows. Or I guess it's 2 arrows at once, and he just prays for this woman as he releases it, and I guess it goes right through the rope. I'm hoping.
Yep. She plummets towards you, Brangan and Mayel. You can both make an athletics roll to catch her. Oh yeah, you're easily able to catch her as she comes down. Falling right into Mayel and Brangan's arms. She
Brangan
coughs.
Brangan looks at her as she lands and tries to smile, but then he looks very queasy at the same time because it was quite a hit. And it set his stomach off again. So he kind of turns and gags slightly and then turns back and tries to smile.
Yeah, Mail will, after, sets her down on the ground and definitely removes the noose from around her neck. Get behind us. We'll kill these, who's in there?
She's just coughing. And you hear this rumbling. Hold on. Where? 1 second. Okay. Forget that part. You just hear this rumbling, and it's a fire coming from inside. And she says, "Get the documents, papers, get them."
Amaka would probably go right in the door.
All right. Let me. What? Why can't?
Yeah, as that's all happening, Mayo looks towards Yashi and says, "Your word is good. Go find safety. I need my ale after this."
Ah, yes, great master of the strong glutes, I will. And he runs back the way he came.
Mayo flexes his glutes.
Oh yeah.
Brangan feels even more queasy now.
You flex your glutes in your loincloth.
Yeah, and Brangan's just like, oh, I didn't need to see that. Oh, the stomach.
Need to stay tight.
Point. Let's see. Where is why am I doing? Oh, sorry guys.
Good man.
Sure, that looks fine. You see a bunch of papers over on this side of the room. However, hold on. There's fire spreading from the sides there, and then one guy in the back. I'm gonna spend 2 doom to take initiative, and they fire. It's a squad. Oh man, these guys are jacked up. Okay. Seven dice. So you can do acrobatics to try to dodge. Hakamaka.
All right.
One complication, so I'm going to give you a free momentum.
I believe in you, Hamaka.
How much momentum we have left?
6. You have 6.
I'll go ahead and use 2.
Okay, you can do that. Give yourself 4 dice, or yeah, 4 dice. That is a success for you. So yeah, they shoot all around you. How does it look as you're able to evade?
Yeah, he was going in regardless before she said documents, and hearing documents kind of piqued his interest as well as he was heading in, and then he just turned the corner to go in, and he just sees there's smoke, and then he sees arrows start coming at him, so he kind of just ducks down behind a crate.
Yep. As you do, you see these guys withdraw really quickly, and the fire starts to billow around you. What is everybody else doing outside?
Abebe is keeping an eye on the roads. He doesn't want to be attacked from behind. That's what he's keeping his eye on ranged.
Yeah, you don't see anyone.
Brangan initially thinks to go around the side of the building and try and ambush them, and then realizes the last time he did that he nearly died. So he kind of indicates round the side of the building to Abebe and says, "Let's go around and get them that way."
Yeah, Abebe will yeah, he doesn't want to go indoors with his bow. He wants to stay, especially a burning building. He wants to stay out here. He doesn't know what's in there. But he's less interested in what's inside there. They got the girl. If anyone's in that building, they're burning to death.
Well, let's see. Hamaka. You want to go get those documents, or are you pulling up?
Yay, he'll press on to get the documents.
All right, give me an acrobatics or athletics roll, difficulty 3.
Yeah, I'll tell you which one in a sec. We'll go with athletics.
Okay. You have some momentum in the pool. 4.
I'll use 1.
Okay. Ooh.
Oof.
Oof. Okay, so combat dice is 5. 7 plus effect. That's it. So you take 7 hit point damage. You're down to 4. This stuff cannot be soaked with armor, and then you take 1 wound.
Yikes.
As you get over there, but this beam falls down from above and just like hits you in the arm, and your sleeve catches on fire as the whole building begins to collapse. But you have the documents in hand.
Mail, upon hearing what Maheen wanted and seeing Hamaka jump into action, will do as well. He sees that Hamaka's in front of him, and so he wants to do what he can to kind of clear the exit so that Hamaka can get out.
Okay, go ahead and give me an athletics difficulty 3.
Sure. And how much momentum do we have in the pool? 2 or 3?
You have 3. You know, let's just click on this guy too now. Green bubble.
So then, yeah, I'll go ahead and use at least one of those momentums for an additional die.
Okay. 2, 6, comes 7. You take. Oh, I know what I should do. I'm sorry. This should be 11. This should be 7. Take 7 damage, which is 1 wound. Yep. Some fire. Similar thing happens as part of the roof begins to collapse. You're unable to get anything out of the way. Hamaka, what would you like to do?
Yeah. So, which exit's easier to get to? I imagine
They're about the same.
they're
It
about
would
the
it would have
same.
been easier if Mail got stuff out of the way for you, but difficulty
Alright.
3 either way you go.
Yeah, he's gonna head out towards Mail. If he goes down, you get handed the paper.
Yeah, and I can maybe like drag him out.
Alright.
Remember, difficulties are increased by 1 for you now because you're wounded, so difficulty 4.
Yeesh.
How much momentum I got left?
You got 2.
2.
We'll use both of them.
Okay. 4 dice. So you rolled a 1. So that's 3 successes.
Nice, nice.
So that's you missed the success by 1 because it's 4 difficulty. I get a doom for the complication.
Really quick, is what is his focus for athletics? Because he also got a 3, and so that 3 might be under.
Yeah, I think it. Hang on.
It should pop up with a. It should tell you.
Yeah, my focus is 2.
Yeah.
Ah,
It should tell you automatically. It won't tell you that it's 2 successes, but it'll tell you it's under it. Okay, so it's 6 combat dice of damage this time.
Jeez.
7 again. That's no good. That's going to be 2 total wounds. Because you're at 0. So you're at 3 wounds. But you are 2 Mael. How does it look as you are on fire, burning?
It looks like he's on fire, burning as he as he walks up. He's trying to put him out, but he has the papers in hand.
Yep.
And he's feeling overcome. Yeah, so he kind of, as he gets closer, he drops down to his knees and just kind of shies the papers out as he collapses.
Mayo will like kick the papers out, grab Hamaka, and attempt to like judo throw him into the water over by the bridge.
Oh yeah, you can
said
just
he's on fire,
kind of
right?
pick him up and kind of like just toss him into the water, and the fire goes out, and Hamaka barely is able to tread water there after being horrifically injured.
Then Mayo will definitely like pull him out.
Yeah, I see. Abebe sees Male throw Himaka in the water and say, "Are you still fighting?" The barroom brawl is over. We have other people to fight now.
No, papers! And then he'll point to the ground.
Yeah, Maheen scoops them up and tucks them into her, the folds of her clothes. Thank you for retrieving those. You paid dearly for them.
Maka kind of withering in pain. It's better be worth it. Oh.
They were letters from my love.
That's definitely not worth it.
Throws him back in the building.
No, it is worth it. It legitimizes the child I carry. She touches her stomach.
What's the name of the lord? I forget his name. The new lord.
Konnichiwa.
Not quite. Kosharu.
Kosharu.
Yeah.
And then so Mayo will look at Maheen and just say, Kosharu.
She nods slowly. How did you know this?
He sent us to ensure your safety.
And you have. Here, come this way. I will try to... She looks around. Come, I have a place where we can stay. And I can apply some salve to your burns.
I call dibs.
On the salve? I have enough
Yeah,
for each of you.
Oh, I want to be first. It hurts really bad.
Abebe is still keeping a lookout, thinking these guys are going to be following us.
Yeah, you don't see anything. You can do an observation roll if you would like.
Yeah.
Difficulty 0, we'll say.
Yeah, if I don't see anything over here, I'd go to the other side of the building. But, sorry. Observation
fine.
here.
You generate 1 momentum. You do not see anything. You're fairly sure that the streets are clear as the fire is blazing. Actually, people are running closer to you with buckets of water trying to put it out, as this area is very closely, houses are very close together, very, a lot of wood could start a huge fire, so people are at this point trying to put it out.
Yeah. Abebe would say, well, if we must run now. For more people.
Follow me.
Yes, please. Let's go so that I can get some salve here. Like Mel said, it hurts.
Yes.
You duck into another building. Looks similar to that one, but it's not too far away. And she pulls off her veil and looks at you. Let me find it. And she runs and begins rummaging through some cartons and finally brings out this goop, basically. And she will give a heal attempt on each of you to see if she can heal your wounds. That is intelligence, I believe. And you guys can roleplay as I'm doing this. This is Hamaka. Heals 1 wound.
Well, we will have to get you to Kosaru. Right now.
I can get myself to Kosaru. You
Tell me
must
why
finish it.
Why do you need these papers if Kosharu is accepted as his? I don't understand why those documents were important, considering that Kosharu wanted you with him.
Yes, but there are others who might not. This is the heir to House Satori.
And who are these others?
Others?
That's what you said, there are others who may not. It wouldn't have to be his sister, would it?
She shrugs slightly. What do you believe?
Well, I believe as he was tell us about you and to find you and bring you back, or at least tell him what happened to you, that he didn't want to speak of it in front of his sister.
And? What does that have to
Well-
do with anything, or you? You were hired to come and save me, and you did, and I give you my thanks.
But
What-
now I'm wondering why I had to run into a burning building.
You have saved my child's life. You have given him his inheritance, and I do thank you for it. You will be well rewarded by my soon-to-be husband.
But it stands to the question is, who did we save the child's life from?
Saved him from... Well, you saved the child's life from the Sons of Vidharna, of course.
I think Mail would stand up after this and kind of look at her. But why would the Sons of Vidharna? He And he takes a pause. Why would they kill their lieutenant?
Because they know that I mean to betray them. And that I have betrayed them.
In what way?
By joining with House Satori, of course. You see, Farini is my mother.
This is a Romeo and Juliet thing.
So then, why would he hide the fact that we had to find you from his sister?
Because she does not know about us yet.
Or the child?
Well, if she doesn't know about us, certainly she doesn't know about any child.
If I may, we're getting paid one way or the other for saving this woman, for killing the Sons of Vidharna, killing those blasted orphans. Nasin, point us the direction of your mother.
With pleasure. It is called the Manse of Sorrow. Here, I do have this. And she you see her kind of reach back where she had put everything, and she's kind of looking through them. You see some are writing, and she pulls out one that is actually a sketch. This is a sketch of the building. There are traps only known to the Sons, so you must be careful. My mother will be there with her evil creation. You must be wary.
Evil creation?
A man, but not a man. Deadly.
What do you mean by that? A man, but not a man?
Created by dark sorcery. And then her normal lieutenants, of course. Strong
Wonderful.
warriors.
Abebe's head is spinning. I don't care about the politics of this town. I don't care about your love life. I came here for coin. But the grandparents of your child have already been killed, and you are sending us to kill your mother as well.
If anyone wishes to live from House Satori, including my betrothed, then it must be.
Why would you kill your own mother?
Because she will kill me when she learns of this child in my belly, and she will create more dark spawn, and then this place will become a foul and wretched hole in Zamora. It is for the greater good, and my own survival.
Yeah, Mael really understands that. Out in the wastelands, it's just, kill or be killed.
Mm-hmm.
And this group of friends, adventurers that he is with is kind of a brief respite from that way of life and from that thing. But he definitely understands Nasin. Kind of like solemnly nods and looks towards his compatriots. We have a job to do.
Yeah. I'm starting to think that well paid though it was, we're being underpaid. There we go, we've taken the coin.
Abebe would be concerned with her safety, considering she was just now hanging from a noose, and she's going to be running across town now.
Yes, perhaps we should escort her back first.
No, there's no time. I will lose myself in the crowds. This distraction of the burning building will only last so long, but it will give me a chance to escape out of the mall. And once I'm out of the mall, I should be able to find Kosharu easily enough. I will be safe with House Satori for the time being. Go now. Strike the orphans, the sons of Vidharna, and their leader, my mother, and her spawn, before it is too late.
Yeah, Mael will pick up his sword, put it on his back, and look towards his friends, nod, and then begin to make his way out.
Bebe will look at his friends and kind of rub his fingers together as if to say, coin, money is money. Here we go.
And Brangon will nod to Mahin and say, "Oh well, good as day as any to die," and give her a wink and then walk out.
Beginning to think I shouldn't have ran into the building if we got to fight something unnatural, but it is what it is. And kind of brush himself off a little bit and walk out the door with the rest of them.
Let's take just 5 minutes real quick.
Yeah, I imagine.
Sure.
Yeah, you're healed back up to at least half dead, Hamaka. So you should feel
Yeah,
good
he's
about
got 2 wounds. It's gonna be tough going, but
that. That's the brutal thing about this game is, you know, you get hit once, bad enough, and like it's all downhill from there. All your checks get so much harder, and it's
Yeah.
like brutal.
Death spiral.
Yeah. Which I guess isn't unrealistic. I mean, you shouldn't be fighting at full power after you get smashed like that.
Yeah, it's the two schools of thought, isn't it? Yeah.
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 The erring on the side of realism or erring on the side of gaminess. I
Right.
just find it's just horses for courses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just listening back to the last session, and I was thinking, how rough is this?
Yeah. So Ted said 5 minutes. I might grab a drink.
yeah, 5's good.
I'll grab a drink. Okay, thanks.
Hey, Tet, really quick. How many hit points did I get from being healed?
Your resolve or your not your resolve, your vigor
Vigor.
goes back up to max, which I think I set because I don't. The way I do it is let me just come back over here real quick. I put in the because your max is 18. So anything when I subtract stuff, I put the total in the green bubble, or I'm sorry, I put the hit points lost in the green bubble instead
Got
of
it.
taking down from your max, because your max vigor is always going to be 18.
Got it.
So you're all back up to that. All refills pretty much immediately after any kind of combat situation, if you will.
Okay, so then Hamaka. Okay, cool. Great.
Yeah, Hamaka's back to full too. The problem with Hamaka is he got knocked down to 0 and took over 5 in one hit, so that's 2 wounds immediately right there. That's a rough one.
Well, I'll give you your 5 minutes, and I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back.
That's cool.
Yes, had to go get those documents for nothing.
Not for nothing. Not for nothing for her. I wished it was just like, oh, that was my math homework.
I figured it was like base layouts, troop movements.
You have the base layout by the X's. That's where the traps are, so you know where the traps are.
But I would have got those without the documents, though.
You would not have got those without the documents.
Were they in the documents?
They were. She gave them to you. Like, remember, she gave them to you at the end there.
Well, yeah, but like
You wouldn't have got the trap if you didn't go in the documents. You wouldn't have the location of the traps.
Well, at least we know what the traps are.
They're not great to get caught by him. So, okay. Oh, you know what we got to get though is this momentum and doom. Just put that there. And you lose 1 momentum for changing scenes. You have no momentum. actually don't start. You start here. But you know, on the first floor there are traps. Cool. Make you guys a little smaller. You would be actually down here. Oh shit. Oh my god. What a fucking madman.
Back. Who's the madman?
The GIF. The guy with the bear trap.
Oh, that's wrong.
Find a better one than that. Wand you back? I don't think he is. Okay.
So, just out of... Oh, okay.
Yeah. What's up, Frank?
Oh, I was just going to make small talk while Wand was gone, but then he just pressed back.
Yep. Sorry.
You're good, man.
We were just we were just talking. Panic buying is set in the shops here. There's some people some people we know that live on the other side of the floods, so they're on the side that are not really affected. They're living amidst farmland and still linked to the rest of Canada where they get all their supplies from, and still people have panic bought and stripped all the shelves in the local supermarkets.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. So what it's going to be like tomorrow, my wife's going shopping tomorrow and we're just not sure she's going to find anything. So fun.
All right. So this is the map. You can just kind of go in one zone at a time, and I'll just tell you to stop. These are everything that's like a rectangle is a zone. So if combat occurs, just remember that. I might be making you make observation tests as you go in, just so you know. And I'll kind of just describe what you see here. So you run down the to where Maheen has directed you as she slips out, and she looks to Hamaka and lays a hand on his injured shoulder. Like his entire shirt has been pulled off his body, and his turban too has been used to wrap his more injured areas. He just is in terrible pain as you press on, somehow fighting through it, and she pulls you in and whispers and says, "You will be especially rewarded for your bravery." And she gives a slight bow and darts off into the streets as you hear the raging inferno of fire behind you. As you do approach this place, which is a tall building, somewhat ramshackle, and you see there's men just looking out of the windows just everywhere, and you hear them start yelling, "Oh, they come, they're this way, they come. Yashi has spoken true, they come." And
Damn it.
there's a couple arrow fires, choo, 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 but they all miss as you get close enough to the building where you can enter the front door. So go ahead and let me know what you want to do.
I mean, we're under fire, so it's not. They know we're here.
Oh yeah, there's no way to get in here undetected.
You need to sneak.
Yeah, Mail busts down the door. He'll take point because he knows that Hamaka is hurt. So if anybody's going to get hit, he wants to be the one.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an athletics roll. You have 0 momentum, by the way. Ooh,
Yeah.
Complication. I get a doom.
Jeez.
You do break open the door, though. So you have access. Boom! Break open the door. You don't see anybody immediately in front of you.
Yeah, Bebe would have his bow at the ready, looking for down the hall at range, down the hall or whatever we're looking at.
Yep.
We need to move quickly. And so Mayo, if he doesn't see anything in his immediate vicinity, let's work clockwise. And he will look through this door to the left if it is not already open.
Yeah, they're open, and you see there's 2 men there and there. And now we're technically in combat. So go ahead, you guys go first.
Yeah, Mayo will bust through this door and just try to attack this guy right here.
Yep, that's a minor. That's your minor action to move into that hex, or not hex, but zone, and then you can attack.
Okay. Oh, I always think it's brawn.
No, it's
I go
coordination.
to- Thank you.
No, it's not coordination. Sorry, agility.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, don't forget your stuff. So that's 3 successes.
Yeah, you're right. Let's see here. Continue while I look at my
Yep.
stuff.
So he'll do a defense. Actually, he won't do a defense.
Do we have any? Well, it's after the roll, so never mind. Continue.
Yeah. Okay, what's that?
Yeah, you're good, man.
This is a hard system to like just play every once in a while. Let's see. Yep. So, yeah. Okay. So he doesn't defend. That's a hit. Generates 2 momentum. What would you like to do?
Great. Okay, so I'm gonna. I'd like to use one of those momentums. Actually, you know what? I want to save those for Hamaka because it's going to be harder for him to hit. So I'm just going to go ahead and roll my damage dice.
Okay.
So input value 1. What do I press? What do I put?
No. Did you just click combat dice, or what did you do?
I did. And then it said
Yeah.
input value
You should
1.
just go ahead and do your attack again. So on your guy, you should see there's a two-handed sword button. Just click that this time.
Got it.
Yeah. So 4 damage, lots of zeros.
Well, I'd actually like to re-roll a couple of those zeros with my my no mercy talent. I can re-roll at least 3. If I have 3 zeros, I can re-roll those.
Yeah, you can. So now just click combat dice and put a 3 in there. That's much
A little
better.
bit more.
So that's 6, and then that would be 8 damage now because of vicious.
Sweet. Is the vicious the same thing as bonus damage?
No, you get. I don't know what you mean by bonus damage exactly. You get when you hit an effect, you get 1 additional damage per effect rolled.
Got it. Oh, okay. Got it. Because I was looking at the
Bonus damage.
and
Bonus
total
damage is see if you hover over the 4 and it says 5 plus 3. It's the 3. It's the extra dice you roll from your brawn.
Got it. Okay, cool.
So that does 8. You can spend momentum for whatever, too.
Well, then, if I can, I'd like to spend... Well, I want to save it for Hamaka, but if I could take 1 out right now, that would be
can.
helpful. So then, yeah, I'll upgrade... I'll use Blood on Steel to upgrade Vicious 1 to Vicious 2 with 1 momentum.
Well, that kills this guy immediately then. How's it look?
Yeah, Mael's just sort of rage as he runs in there, and he sees the guy wearing the Sons of Vidharna gear and just decapitates him before he can react.
Nice. Who's next?
Abebe will have been following behind. Of course, checking all the things. So I would say, Mail behind you, and fire at this gentleman over here.
I like that.
Sure.
It's flavor.
I think he let me see.
No.
So he's a different zone.
Right.
So that would be, I think, difficulty of 2.
Okay. So because of my archetype, I can reduce the penalty by 1.
Perfect.
And yeah, I will fire.
Okay.
Regular old shot. Yeah.
I get Doom, and he does not defend, so that's a hit. So
It is a hit.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
It's a 1 die? Or how
No,
many-
you really should be on the just click the hunting bow button. That's the
Oh, of
easiest
course.
way for damage.
Gotcha.
Everything put together. So 4.
Yeah.
So it's 4 damage, and you could spend momentum if you wished.
Nah, we're saving it.
Okay, so he takes 4.
Bank it. Yeah. Yeah, I would be kind of like, I guess, in the middle of this hallway here. Wanting to watch all the doors for anyone sneaking up behind us.
It's fine. So you pop around the corner and you just shoot this guy
Yeah.
in the arm. He's like, ah! Hamaka and Brangan, what do you do?
Hamaka's gonna go ahead and walk on in. I don't know if he would know about the guy to the right there, but
Yeah, you see him
doorway.
shooting in that way. You could do a
Yeah.
minor to get into him if you wanted.
Yeah, he would. He would go in there, but make sure he leaves room for a baby to be able to shoot him still,
Yeah, that's fine.
and then he would go ahead and attack him here.
Okay, difficulty 3. 1 momentum in the pool.
What is melee under?
Just click instead of that, just click broadsword.
Oh, there it is.
There you go. That is yeah, no. Did you click the broadsword? Is that what you did?
Yeah, I might have to go ahead and roll dice.
Yeah, go ahead. That's weird. They should be both together, but whatever. Yeah. So the first one would be your damage if you roll it. So it's under agility. I don't remember how I set these up.
And how much momentum we got?
1.
Doom. I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
Stealing it.
3 dice. Make sure you. Oh, that's 4 successes.
Holy crap!
So that's a hit.
Nice.
And then you have. Make sure you look at your thing here. Blood on Steel. You have that one.
5 success, or no, that's right, 4 because the crit thing.
Yeah. So don't forget your No Mercy and all that stuff. When you inflict 1 or more wounds. Okay, just remember that stuff. Okay, so that's you generate 1 momentum with that hit, and you rolled 4 damage above. So you can re-roll. You have No Mercy, right? So you can re-roll. I think 3 of those. So go ahead and re-roll 3 combat dice.
Perfect.
So that's nice. So that's 7 and 1 effect. That doesn't really matter. But you have 7 damage, and then you have how many zeros with that? 1 0. So, let's see. So he has 2 soak. So he takes 5 damage. That's a wound.
Yeah, I don't have momentum to spend the increased wound, so.
Yeah, but do you have any?
Nah, well, both of them require momentum spend
Okay.
to do anything special.
Okay, so that puts him at 9. That kills him actually, because he had 4 damage already, plus 5 that hits 9. That puts him at 0. That immediately gives him a wound, and then that was 5. So he took 2 damage, or 2 wounds, which kills him.
Well done, Burning Man.
So how's it look as you go in there in agonizing pain, but still deliver?
Hamaka, feeling the pain from the burns, is just angry now. Seeing the action going on and a baby shooting into the room, he'll go ahead and runs past the baby and now you should feel my pain, and he starts striking the man.
Brangan. You muted.
Thank you. Yeah, Brangan's seen everyone go in the front, so he's got his bow out. And is this a window here?
It is.
Okay, so I'm going to sneak over to the window and try and just go there unseen and take a shot at whoever I can see.
You can do that, and you can see this guy further on, so you can take a shot at him. Now, I would say that's difficulty 2 from there for you.
I'm also I've got the ability Living Shadow.
Okay.
So I'm going to use that.
Okay.
So
Terrain
once
effects.
again,
Excuse remain in notice by observers when you attempt to remain in the scene. Gain momentum equal to. Okay, that's fine. Yep, you can do that.
Okay. I'd like to be a positive effect on momentum for once. And so should I roll stealth or just
No,
roll
you just get it.
Okay, I will roll the attack then. So hunting bow. Where do I? Let's see. I've got it here. Hunting bow. Here we go.
Yeah, I guess you got to roll those two separately. I guess I didn't put them together, so yeah, just do that.
Coordination.
Yeah.
Okay, coordination. Ranged.
Miss.
Okay. Yeah, so Brangan kind of pops up over the window and takes a swift shot at this guy over here, and
So one thing about Living Shadow, I don't think it adds it to the pool necessarily. I think you got to use it right away. So if you want to roll an extra d20, you can. Like, see if you hit or not.
I may as well. Yeah.
Because I don't think it actually adds it to the pool. I think it just is kind of like on your next move. That's a miss, though. Okay. So, yeah. Miss on that one. Okay. So these guys charge down. One goes at male. The attacks.
Homaka's in trouble.
2 successes. That would be a hit normally.
And I can parry.
You can parry by giving me 1 doom. Yeah.
I thought you said the first parry was free earlier.
It's if you have a weapon with parry.
Got you. How much doom do you currently have?
I have 9.
All of it. All the doom.
Is there anything else I can do to evade the attack, or no?
Nope.
Ooh.
He's just gonna hit
feel
you,
like-
and then we'll see what happens.
I feel like giving him 10 doom would be bad, but I don't want to take the damage. having like a wound for the rest of the combat would be really bad too, you know. And what do I get to roll for a parry?
You get to roll parry. There's a parry. I don't know what yours is necessarily.
It's a 10, so. Ooh.
Yeah, you have to get 2 successes too. So
Yeah, give it to me.
okay. So with his spear, 4 damage, piercing. What's armor on your right leg?
I have no armor on my leg, and
Okay.
all you do is stab me in my legs.
Yeah, well that's just 4, so that doesn't actually do anything. So he stabs you in the leg, and you're like, oh, my legs. So yeah.
It's like Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
This one comes down to Hamaka. It's going to do the same thing. Here we go. The attack. Under agility. Melee. Misses. He just misses.
Then I don't have to parry.
Yep. Correct. Yeah, he just swings wild. Doesn't hit you. And you guys are up.
I can tell you what, Mail's pissed, and he's gonna kill this guy. How much momentum do we have?
I believe
None.
you have 0. You can click on the Doom, the Thulsa
The
Doom.
mustache.
The red token.
Yeah, and you can
Thank you.
anything in the red is Doom. Everything in the green is 0. If you want to just look. I'll
Got it.
tell you. I don't mind. It's just kind of easier sometimes.
No, yeah, I agree. So I got used to it being up in the top left of us, and
I gotcha.
but awesome. Okay, well then, yeah. So then all Mail can do is swing and try and hit this dude. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Holy smokes. So 10 plus 2 vicious, that's 12. That kills him immediately without even having to do... Oh, you need to attack, though. Go
Attack
do an
roll, yeah.
agility.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, it shouldn't be a problem, I don't think, but...
Famous last words.
He gave me a doom, though. But that is a hit. I'm gonna try to dodge. With that doom you gave me, I'm gonna use a parry with the spear. Oh, whoops! I need to do my parry skill. So he needs to get 2 successes. He gets 3.
God dang.
That generates momentum for me. Generates 2 doom. Yeah, you come down and he just like turns and kind of hits your hands and turns it away, and it's just a vicious blow, but the sword tip just crashes into the ground. And he says, "Ah, you will die today, big man, on my spear tip." And it's the rest of you.
Abebe has no reason to think he can't handle all these guys by himself, and so he's more concerned with him, the guy that's on Himaka, and will, I suppose, I will take less of a penalty by taking a step toward him because his bow is just
That's correct. You'll be in difficulty 1 now.
So,
but I think you had a thing that it doesn't matter, right? You have something
right.
with your archetype.
If there's any, if it's
Is there
you can
a
reduce the
minimum
penalty for
one?
you can reduce the penalty for firing at range. If
Yeah.
that's a penalty,
It's not a penalty.
For
It
range,
would be penalty
yeah,
if you're in
it's
another
standard.
one. Right?
yeah, that's fair. So yeah, he's just going to fire into this guy at point blank, which is
Difficulty 1. That's a hit. Go ahead and
One
roll your
hit, no.
damage.
no doom.
6. Okay, 6 damage. Minus 2. So he takes 4 damage. Unless you want to spend momentum for anything, but there is
We
none.
have none. We have none to spend.
Oof. Oof, oof, oof.
Right?
Okay.
That's it for a baby.
Guys, if we can get 1 momentum, I'd like to request to have it, because I think I could generate... Well, hold on. I have
Yeah.
a reason. I think I could generate momentum for us, because I have an ability called Deft Blade. So essentially, like when I spend a momentum for a momentum die, instead of getting 1 momentum die, I get 2.
Right.
So on an attack, I could, and I hit on a 17 or lower. So I think I would have a good chance of generating momentum for us. That's my logic behind it anyway.
Sure.
Hamaka and Brangan.
Alright. Hamaka's gonna seeing Bibi come join him, he feels a little more emboldened, and he's gonna go ahead and attack.
So with a minor action, you can do things though. You can do like can you like do something like a minor draw item movement, and stand? I guess not. Okay. Attack away.
It hasn't said. I didn't think there was a name.
That's only the cool systems.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3 successes. That's gonna hit.
Need my damage right.
Yeah, go ahead. And he's not gonna dodge. 3 damage. Wow, it's pretty terrible.
But I get to reroll those.
Yep. Give me
How
3
many-
combat dice.
Yeah.
5 minus 2 is 3. That's not enough to put him down. Yeah, you're able to nick him across the stomach, but not able to put him down. I also want to remind you, if you do take a wound and I hit a location where you have armor, you can trash your armor instead of taking a wound. It's just something to keep in mind. You can do that.
Interesting.
And then it's Brangan's turn.
Oh.
I
Okay.
didn't remember that last time, but
If I were able to go around here and shoot at him from behind, am I going to take a penalty?
You want to take a penalty? I would consider that in the same zone. So yeah, you could do that. It won't get you anything, I don't think. But
Oh, yeah, I just don't want to be risking hitting my friends. Is the main thing.
yeah. That's not a thing in this.
Okay. Good.
Unless you rolled a complication, maybe it would be.
Oh, fun! Now I know what's going to happen. Right.
Not
I'm
from
going
this
to
angle.
try. I'm going to try. Attack. No.
Oh gosh. Yeah,
No.
that's a mess.
Yeah. Fire high.
All right. Yeah, it just goes zipping high, and guy against Mael is feeling pretty bold. He's going to make an attack. Whoops, hit the wrong thing again. One success. What would you like to do, Mael?
I'll just go ahead and soak that because it hits my left arm. I have armor there.
Yeah, that's why we shouldn't be rolling the damage first. Piercing. What's your armor on your arm?
It's 3.
3. So that would be
Just a wash, right?
No, 1 we get through.
Okay.
Because he has piercing 1 and he has effect. So I'm going to. You spend one doom to reroll 3 dice. Just like momentum. Combat dice 3. 2 and another piercing. So we have 2 piercing, your armor's down to 1, and then I have a total of 5 damage. So you take 4 damage.
Yeah, I mean, I can't do anything else. We don't have any momentum.
Yeah, he just stabs into your arm this time as you're getting whittled down by this guy. And the other guy turns and sees a Bebe there and just slashes out at him as he kind of steps over towards him and attacks. And he misses. Bebe is fleet of foot and is able to evade him. And it is your turn.
All right, yeah, Mael's pissed, and so
I was gonna see if I could generate some momentum for you first. If you wanted to
go for it. Do it.
Again, just attack this guy with my bow. Same old. Point blank. Smack. There we go.
That's 3 successes.
Right?
Generate 2 momentum.
There we go.
So there's 2 momentum in the pool. Go ahead and roll your damage. 4 damage.
Yeah, I could reroll the 0.
You could for 1 momentum, or if you.
Oh,
I don't know.
Cost? Or I think because I have the accurate feat, I think it costs the same thing too.
Oh, you can just roll d20 with accurate, can't you?
I think it's basically the same thing that.
You may reroll another. Oh yeah, sure can. So yeah, you can reroll it.
Just 1 free combat dice. Better than 0. Yeah.
So that's good. That's 6 minus 2. That's 4. That puts him at 0. Gives him 1 wound. Yeah, you shoot him in the side, and he's bleeding. Who's next?
All right, so Mael's pissed, and so
He's still
he
pissed.
overextended. He's just mad all the time. He's like the Hulk. And so just and he brings his sword up and tries to slash him, but he's going to use 1 momentum and enact. That will enact Death Blade, which whenever you make a melee attack, any momentum spent or points added to Doom, to add a bonus d20s adds 2 instead.
Okay, so you're going to roll 4 dice.
Alrighty. And we can only roll a max of 5, correct?
Yeah, there's certain situations where it allows you if you have a squad, but otherwise, no, you can only go to 5. Oh, wow. 4 successes. That generates 3 momentum.
Hell yeah.
I'm just gonna let it go through, so that'd be 5. What did I say? Oh, it generates 3 momentum, sorry. So you have 4 momentum, and go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna re-roll those zeros.
You can only reroll 3 of them, I think, though.
Yes. Yeah, I can only
With
re-roll
with your
3.
talent, with no mercy.
Oh my gosh.
So vicious, you have 2 vicious, so that's we're talking about 7 damage right there.
Now, if I add another momentum to get another vicious, how much will that increase my damage?
Can you do that? Is that something you can do? I don't know. I'm not sure. that's
Yeah. So
something you can
blood
do.
on steel.
Okay.
You do not hesitate.
Oh yeah, that would
you go.
increase the damage by 1, 2, 3. So right
I think that
now
would give
you're
you 10.
looking at 4 plus 5. You got 8 right now, and if you did that, it would be 11.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that because I think that
Okay.
might kill him.
So you spend 1 momentum for that. You're down to 3,
Yes.
and he is dead.
Okay, sweet. So just like stabs him through the heart, and he's like, "Who will die today?" And then like twists the blade, kicks his body off, and takes a minor action to go and be with his friends. Can I only move one zone?
Yeah,
or
just
2?
one.
Okay, that's my turn.
I think it's Hamaka and Brangan.
All right, Mako will go ahead and try to finish off the red brother in front of him.
Okay. Difficulty 3. And he hits. Man, you've been rolling outstanding.
Oh, Hamaka, yeah.
3, and then you can re-roll 3.
Now, what wounds?
All right.
Uh, 6 damage. And that would kill him. No, 4. 4 damage. Oh, yeah, it would kill him. He takes any damage. He's at 0. Yeah, he's dead. How's that look?
Yeah, Maka is just getting tired from fighting this guy. And he, I guess I must put you down now. And he'll stab him. He just hits him right in the throat. Pulls his blade back. And he look at the baby and Brangan out the window. Thanks for the help, gentlemen.
I think these are my arrows, not his.
Brangan,
And,
what would you like to do? You technically have a turn.
Yeah, no, Brangan just climbs in the window and picks his arrows off the floor and out of the ceiling.
There's something wrong with these arrows. They're broken. Like a broken
Yeah.
controller.
It could be worse. In one of Rogue's games last week, I had such a bad misfire that my bow hurtled off in the wrong direction.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
the old
funny.
losing my weapon demon
Yeah.
gate. Yeah. Yeah, you see the stairs heading up here, up to the right. Straight and to the right, if you see him.
Bebe will continue his stealthy, like moving along the wall with his bow cocked and ready as he proceeds.
And Mayhel will run and yell as he charges up the stairs.
Yeah, Maka's following Mail.
Yeah, you
Brangan's-
don't you don't see anyone
Brangan's-
there.
Brangan's climbed in the window and he's slowly following, but he's keeping an eye out all around.
Yeah, as you pass, you see there's like glass and stuff on the floor, and you remember the sketch that Mahim had given you of all the traps. So when you get up where the X's are traps, so you know from getting those that where they are. So let me move you guys up.
Oh, sweet.
Thank you, Auntie Maheen.
All right, let me move this here. All right, I'm going to spend some doom.
You got ran a hole in your pocket.
Yeah, kind of. Okay, you see one guy. He has a bow, kind of waiting for you to come up. Let me make sure. Yeah, okay. And then I'm going to spend 4 doom.
I'd like to clarify one thing. I
Yeah.
did say that I was in front. Just so
Yeah.
that
You
Hamaka
can
doesn't
you can
think-
switch your positions however you would like. It's not tactical that way, so it's not going to really matter. But actually, I'm not going to spend doom at this point. I'm going to. I'm actually going to spend 2 doom to take the initiative. Is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go first.
There.
This is going to be a difficulty 3 shot, I think. Let me see. Whew. It's not great. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that at all.
Go first.
Yeah. Because you guys can get to me, but you can't do anything. You see one guy kind of standing over there. He actually, as he sees you, he drops his bow and pulls out a blade, a great sword. Yeah.
Then it's our turn to initiative then?
It is your turn. Yeah, I didn't do that. I didn't take the initiative. Decided
Sure.
To.
And Abebe would step into the difficulties a little bit less, stepping around the trap that I know is there.
Yep.
Take aim at one range increment. Would be 1 difficulty, I believe.
Yeah, you'd be technically at 2, then -1, right? So yeah.
Right. Correct.
That would be a hit. I'm going to use an maybe. Let me see what he's got here.
Oh, I forget.
I'll pay
I was
1
there.
doom.
I would have picked up my load. I would like to say I picked up my load, but I didn't say so. So I'm 1 load short.
So
So,
you have
the
2.
burning building was chaotic AF.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to use acrobatics here to try to
Okay.
avoid this.
Sure.
I spent my doom to do it. Acrobatics. I do.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
he kind of dive rolls out of the way and just comes up and says, "Ha ha! Come and fight me!" Who's next?
They're coming. We're coming.
We're coming. We're coming.
By any chance, can we use momentum to move
No.
extra or no?
No.
Okay. So then I guess I'll take 2 minor actions to...
That's-
well, actually...
That's technically a standard action of sprint. So that would be your whole action.
Gotcha. Well, then you know what? I'm going to actually go here and kind of position myself in front. That way Hamaka and Brangan can join me. Or Hamaka can when he's ready. And then that way I can attack. Because either way I can't attack this turn.
That's correct. Yeah, you can do a minor and just forego your standard if you want.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. And he just yells.
You can also
You must-
ready. You can also ready something. So like ready if he
Oh.
comes in your space, or you can do that. There's a
Oh,
ready.
then
command.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I will. I'll do that. What's the name of the woman we're going after again?
Frenny.
Frenny?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's gonna try and goad Ized into stepping into his area. Yes, we're here to kill Frenny and finally put an end to you orphan scum. And he spits on the floor.
Okay.
Good, Megan.
Was that go on, Brangan?
I think it was.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Brangan's gonna come round here and take a shot at this guy.
2 difficulty, I believe.
Okay.
Oh my god. Jeez. Goodness gracious. Okay. Maka.
Yeah, Mako, go ahead and enter in next to Mal here, avoiding the traps.
Yep. Are you gonna ready or what are you gonna do?
Yeah, he'll ready. Wait for is that Azad? I can't read the name.
I said, yeah.
Yeah.
Zoom
He hasn't.
in! No,
He hasn't properly introduced himself. He's very rude.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
about to, because I'm gonna pull something different that you haven't seen yet. He's gonna do a mental attack. Let's see. So, give me 2 seconds though. I want to take. So I know only Sim knows Doc, but there is my Conan campaign I ran. Like his guy would just parry everything, and so I had a guy who just had nothing but mental attacks, and I just mental attacked him to death, like in the final battle, and he was getting so mad. He's like, I don't even know how to roleplay this. Doesn't make sense.
What you're
Anyway,
saying is you're going after Mail right now.
yes.
He's mentally not so strong.
How dare you?
Okay, displays. Okay.
Mail is very strong.
Let me see what this says again. One
Tries
sec.
to flex his brain. He just ends up giving himself a headache.
Okay. What's stun do again? Sorry. Okay. Okay. Just give me just 2 seconds. I gotta find one thing here.
I'm good. I was talking to my wife today about buying a power washer, and I'm really excited about it.
They are a lot of fun. For a little while. You get really tired halfway through, but you're like, I can't stop now.
It must all be clean.
Yeah.
Must cleanse it all.
He swings his greatsword and points to Mael. You have not fought someone with my skill, barbarian. And he's gonna do this. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. He's got to make a discipline skill check, I think. Threaten, display, persuade. Okay. What is
Oh, wow.
that? Personality, persuade. Difficulty 1. You can make a discipline roll.
Okay.
For your defense, you need to give me a doom to do it, though. Or else you're going to get hit by the famed Slayer up there. Which, it goes against your resolve. And you can get wounds just like you can physically.
Got you. But in the brain.
Yeah, in the brain.
You don't have any armor to throw away either.
I don't have any armor in my brain. Yeah, I was really confused about his mental attack hitting my left leg. I was first confused about that, and then my next thought was, my damn leg again.
You skip leg day.
Yeah.
What are those?
Male skip leg day. Yeah, no, I'll give you a doom because I don't want mental crap. That sounds awful. So I rolled discipline.
Yeah, discipline. You need this too. You have plenty of momentum. You have 3.
So I can add momentum to this roll, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I will add 1 momentum to this roll.
Okay, so extra die. I get another doom, but you succeed.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so you're able to, maybe it kind of, you're surprised by the guy's prowess with his greatsword as he swings it around, but you're still steel yourself and are able to push ahead. But that's his turn. And it is...
Get out of my head, man!
Okay, your turn.
Male will step into the square and cut him up.
Yeah, you can do that.
Alright, so I'm going to spend 1 momentum to enact Deft Blade, giving myself 2 additional die.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
2 doom.
Jeez,
so
those
that-
20s are flying.
Dude, I rolled, 3 20s on my last couple of rolls? Oh my gosh.
Okay, so that is a hit. He's going to, let me see here.
And I do generate 1 momentum, or no?
I don't know. I'm seeing if I'm going to parry or not yet.
Gotcha.
Parry. Yeah, I just do 1 doom for that. So minus 1 of those dooms that you gave me to try to parry. I need... he does not succeed. You generate 2 momentum with that. So you're at 3 momentum. So go ahead and roll your
Sweet.
damage.
Alright, damage.
That's a lot of
baby,
damage.
Oh baby.
That's a lot of
Okay.
damage.
Looks like I got a 1-0 at least.
Yeah.
I don't see any.
No, you don't have any zeros.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I'll take that damage, and I will enact with 1 of the momentum. I'll give myself another vicious on top of the 1 I have.
You spend 1 more momentum to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're looking at a damage of 14, 16. So 16 damage. He has 4 soak. So it's at 12. Okay. So that's 2 wounds. That's 2 wounds. 12 damage. 2 wounds. How does it look as you strike his leg and almost chop it off?
Yeah, I think it gets the bone just barely stops it, and he just looks at him and says, "I'll teach you to get in my head," and then brings it back, getting ready to attack again. Getting ready to flavor attack again. As my turn is over.
Yeah, Hamaka, you're up.
Yeah, Maka's gonna go in and join the fun. Leaving a window for gonna go for his other leg. Oof.
1 success, that would be normally a hit, and that's also a doom. I'm going to... It's going to be tough. I'm actually not going to do anything, so it's a success. 5 damage. There's a bunch of effects which don't matter. You have 2,
Zero.
you can... Yeah. Yeah, that's going to kill him.
Nice.
Kind of come up behind him.
Yeah, Maka comes up behind him and gives him a slice in the other leg to bring him down to his knees and sticks him. Yeah, he talked too much.
I agree.
Alright.
And then he'll look back at bringing in a baby. Are you guys coming or what?
After you.
Brangan kind of sighs and says, "You don't charge at someone with a bow, Hamaka."
Well, I don't see you hit them with the boat either.
I was gonna say it if you did.
Maybe I'd have more luck if I did, yeah.
You should try it next time.
But then when he did try charging and he almost got killed, so at least this way he's not getting killed. And he's, so far, I'm probably dooming myself, but so far he's handing out a lot less doom. He's just missing. Whereas last time he was an active drag on the party.
Alright, where would you like yourself to be?
Short of in the pub. He wants to be. Yeah, can he move across to here? Can he do that in a...
Yeah, you can get there.
Okay, yeah, he's
So-
gonna move across to here,
Yeah.
Okay.
and he's gonna
Yeah.
pick up his. He's gonna pick up his arrow from here.
Yeah. My poor arrows.
Yeah.
Alright, one sec. Suddenly you hear "Ah!" and a couple things happen. This guy comes down here to block off the stairs.
Oh, mama.
And then I'm going to take the initiative, spend 2 doom. He, Mael, you would be at the foot of the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is giant. Like, he's bigger than you, even. And he is going to take a swing at you. Okay, he's just tough.
Sure.
He's got no weapon besides his fists. Let's see.
He's gonna punch me in the leg.
He might. Oh man, I spend 2 doom immediately for him, and he reaches in and grabs your wrists and turns it in a way and just throws your weapon out of your hands automatically
Dang.
for
Is
2
this in
doom.
addition to the 2 you spent on initiative?
Yes. So I spent 4 to do that. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I take that back. He's just gonna punch you. That's what I want to do. Punch, punch, punch. Melee. One success. Would you like to try to dodge, parry, whatever?
Yeah. Is that just to
Yeah,
dodging?
you can use parry. That's fine.
Okay. So yeah, I'll use parry. That costs 1 momentum, right?
No, it costs 1 doom. You have to give me a doom.
Ugh.
Yeah, spend
I want to
it.
give you doom. I also don't want to get hit by a giant. Yeah, with 1 success, I'll give you 1 doom to
Okay.
parry because that's doable.
Yep. Hold on 1 second,
Heck yeah.
guys. Okay. All right, are you there? Am I on mute? Am I not on mute?
You here?
Okay, cool. Okay, so that generates 1 momentum for you. Let's see. Okay. All right, and then it is your turns.
Now, because I parried, I get an attack on him, right?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I just remember that one guy stabbing me earlier from my parry, so I thought I could do it too.
No, no. That was just his turn. The next time.
Oh, like immediately follow.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, you guys
Okay.
are up though.
Okay. Bebe will fire at this guy, but first he'll say, "Oh, this must be your end." As he fires at this
Nice.
guy.
Nice.
Okay, that's 3 successes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. There's all those zeros.
How many can you reroll?
At least 3. Look at my talents.
Okay, go ahead.
3. Hey.
That's good. 6 with one soak, and then so that gives him 1 wound, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
So what did I say? 6? Yeah, 5. Okay.
Yeah, 5 total.
Yeah, it just sticks into his arm. He's like, ah! What's next?
Yeah, Mayo looks at him and he says, "No one's bigger than Mayo!" And he will try and slash him.
Okay.
So I'm going to pull a point of doom, or I'm sorry, I'm going to pull a point of momentum to enact Deft Blade, so I
Gotcha.
get 4 die.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, baby.
6 successes.
Oh, baby.
I mean, I can't beat that. I could do it just no. So that's gonna give you 5 momentum back into the pool. Let's do that first. So you're gonna be at 6 momentum because you maximum is 6. Okay, go ahead and do your damage.
Okay, so yeah, let me go ahead and roll damage here.
Oh, actually, that overflow you can use it like on stuff like this. So, so I said, well, how much did I say I gave you? I gave you
5.
5. So, and there was 2 in there, so you have 7 technically. Okay.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so then
5. Oh my god. Okay.
yeah, the first
We roll those
first
zeros, so that would come off what you just immediately did. So you'd have 6 now. So if you just re-roll those, I mean, this is gonna.
And then I'll spend the additional one to upgrade from Vicious 1 to Vicious 2.
Yes. So you're looking at 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're looking at 20. That's gonna kill him.
Mail just straight up chops his leg off, and then as he falls to the ground, stabs him in the chest. No one's bigger than Mayo! And then continues to run up. That's not my auntie!
You did say your aunt was bigger than you.
Yes, I did remember those exact words.
Well, I guess auntie is bigger than me then.
What's everybody doing? Going upstairs?
Yep.
Okay, it's minor actions. For those that can make them. What just happened to Brangan? Disappeared into the ether.
Oh, I see.
I still see myself.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't see ya. That's weird.
Now?
Oh, now I see.
Curse is back!
Weird.
Auntie returns.
He teleported. Okay.
It's dragged off by Mel's auntie.
You can arrange yourself on the stairs however you like. Get you a little closer.
Ooh.
See, this is the bit where Brangan redeems himself by killing the witch with one shot.
Absolutely.
Or not.
We'll let Brangan go first.
Yeah, there's a couple things I'm doing here. Let's
Just
see.
front of the line.
Okay, 12 Doom, cool. First things first, I'm going to generate some dudes. So with minus 2 momentum, I'm going to generate a brother here. Red brother. Generate him. He's there. Also, I'm going to spend 2 to retain the initiative. Behind you, you suddenly hear this coming up the stairs. And you see this kind of amalgamation of a man, but with strange flesh. Immediately, you kind of, in the back of your head, think that it is maybe what Maheen had talked about, the almost man.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to immediately attack whoever's in the back. Who's in the back?
Brangan.
Yep.
Start the start of the show.
I believe in you, Brangan.
All right. Let me see what this guy can do. When this creature of this enters a scene, a game master should immediately add 1 doom. So that I did that.
Like he needs it.
Jeez, no joke.
Okay. Oh fuck. Okay. Just wanted to see what he could do here. All right. His hands are like claws. I gotta see what everything does here, but I'll make the attack real quick. The agility attack. I'm gonna spend a doom to give myself an extra die. That is 3 successes. You can try to parry by giving me a doom, or you can just take it. He'll generate 2 doom on the hit.
So even if he negates some of your successes, even if it's not all,
I would get
that
less
would
doom.
still. Yeah. Okay.
Can I actually parry with the bow though?
Yeah, you'd have to use acrobatics to dodge, I would say.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that rather than just stand there and take it.
Okay. You gotta give me a doom for that, so I'll take the doom.
Sure. Agility, acrobatics.
That's pretty good. I only generate 1 doom for that. Okay, so now
The other thing, but
yeah. Okay, now let me see what this one thing does here. Fearsome, because I have no idea what that does. Oh fuck. Okay. When I say oh fuck, it's not good for you guys. All right. I gotta roll this from the sheet. All right. Okay. So 3 damage. Persistent 2. Persistent. I'm pretty sure I know what that does. Alright, I'm going to spend a doom to re-roll those 2 combat dice. Oh my god. So 3, that's 6, and 4 effects. So you're going to take 6 damage. Do you have any armor on your left leg?
yeah, I've got 1.
Okay, so you take 5 damage. Okay, so that is a wound. So you're at 1 wound. Now, fearsome 1. For each effect I roll, you take mental damage of 4.
Cool.
So that is not enough to give you a mental damage wound. I'm gonna do this in this because I just don't have enough bubbles. So yeah, and then it has persistent 2. So you're gonna take 6 damage for is it additional subsequent turn for the for the next 2 turns as he slices you across the back of your left leg, and you feel this burning sensation and just terror come over you as you see this thing behind you. And then I'm going to spend 2 more doom. And I'm going to have Frenny go. You guys gave me too much doom. Too much.
It's all those 20s we were rolling, man.
Yeah. I almost feel bad about this one. Almost.
This is what final bosses are for.
Right.
PDF is moving slowly. That is... Oh, it's enslave, not ensnare. You guys want to feel like what it's like to get hit by Mael?
Very kind of you to ask, but no, I'm fine.
Let's go.
I don't like that.
There we go. Alright. Give me just a second because it's kind of a little complicated, but where is it? Okay. So that's difficulty of 3. And then it is defended by... discipline. Okay. So the base difficulty for this is 3. Okay.
But you have 6,000 doom to spend, so
I am going to spend 1 doom for an extra die. That's not good. So I'm hold on. So I have 2 successes, so it automatically fails actually. And I spent a doom, and I'm giving you a momentum. If you can take it, you can't take it, so I'll take away another doom. Okay, so she failed on her casting, so it is your turn.
I don't know which way to go.
yeah, it's your call, man.
Well, I wanna help out Brangan, especially because he's, archer support. So, Sin, you think
Deadly,
you can
deadly
handle
archer support.
That's a little bit of overstatement. That's generous. That's generous.
Listen. Golly. Well, if he's
Remember, Brangan's immediately going to take damage. I think at the end or beginning of his turn. I got to look, but
no matter what, even if this thing is
no
dead.
matter what.
All right. Well, then we need to get rid of that guy because that can be a pain in our ass. Granted, a caster can be. Actually, wait. I'm in the same zone as Frenny, right?
Yeah, you could go after.
Yeah.
We're all in the same zone.
She could be way worse. She could be way worse than this guy.
Yeah, if she turns you against us.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go right for Frenny.
Mm-hmm.
Because then we
And-
could...
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say that way we might discover what it's like to be hit like by someone like Male and Male all at the same time.
Hypothetically.
Yeah.
We have so much doom to spend, or momentum. I'm gonna go ahead and spend 2 momentum on this attack. So that'll give me a total of 5 die to hit. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Well, is it just 1? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know what you're doing. All right. Cool. You're at 4 momentum. Yep. Go ahead. Swing away.
Thank you, M. Night Shyamalan. It's a Signs reference. Sorry.
5 successes. Let's see. Would rather not her be killed immediately. I mean, it can't be much worse. I'm gonna spend 1 doom and have her make an acrobatics roll. I'm gonna spend another doom to give her another dice. Okay, That's 4 successes. So that would okay. So your total momentum is currently 8. You can only keep 6, so keep that in mind.
Okay, cool. So then I'm gonna do the male usual. So let me go ahead and do damage, and then the first thing I'll do is re-roll those zeros.
Mm-hmm.
And I only have 2 zeros from what I can see.
Yeah, you have to.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so I'll just re-roll 2 of those die.
Yep. 10.
Okay. And then I will enact another momentum to bring up Vicious 1 to Vicious 2.
Okay, that leaves you with 1 vicious. That leaves you with 7 momentum. So if there's something else you want to do with momentum, you can. But at vicious 2, we're looking at your 8 damage, 10 damage, and then with the vicious, you're looking at 16 damage right there.
I think I read that I can just convert momentum into just like +1 damage.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
You could do 17 damage. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just do that then.
Yeah, that
that way
makes
we don't
sense.
waste it.
Yeah. You want me to give you a pro tip?
Sure.
You can do a swift attack and attack again for 2 momentum.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So
Well, then you know what? Instead,
So we
Go
would
ahead.
be at 16 damage and 7 momentum, and then you could be down to 5 momentum and attack again. But let me see. Let me see what her what it would be here. So 16 damage, 3 wounds right there, and then you're past 0. That's 4 wounds. I mean, she's down and unconscious anyway. So if you don't want to spend that, you can. You cannot. You could. You could go. You could attack Darren. You could go down there and attack Darren. You're in the same zone. Oh no, you already minored. So
Yeah. So yeah, well, here's what I'll do.
you could do a standard to move down there.
Well, what I'll do is I'll use the 2 momentum to get an additional attack, and I will use it against the red brother.
Oh yeah,
who's
perfect.
Right next to
Perfect. You could do that.
me. And now, can I still use Deft Blade on this as well to spend
Yeah.
another
Oh yeah.
momentum?
Yeah. It's like a whole nother turn. Besides, you don't get a minor. You just get a standard.
Okay. So then, yeah, I'll pull another momentum to attack the red brother, and so that'll be another 4 die.
Okay. Go ahead. Three successes. I'm not gonna try to block.
Okay.
9 damage. You're at
Then
11
I'll use-
already.
Yeah. And then I'll use the momentum to upgrade Vicious 1 to Vicious 2 for more damage to make certain he's dead.
That would definitely kill him. Okay. How does it look as you do all this?
So, I picture her hands up, and so Mael just like charges her, and he's like, "Die, witch!" Passes by the red brother, slams her into the wall, and then just like cuts her deeply across. I don't know where I hit her. I guess her right leg. And so she just starts hemorrhaging blood from her femoral artery, and then with that momentum, literally and figuratively, he like spins around and cuts the guy in his neck, just like the tip crossing across, cutting open his neck, and he bleeds out in front of him. And like last session, Mael is now again covered in blood.
Okay, who's next?
Alright. So Amika seeing Brangan getting hit, he immediately turns his attention to the big stout lad down there in the bottom of the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll kind of make his way around Brandon so he can get in the clothes on him. I don't know how much room we got.
Yeah, you can. That's fine. Go ahead.
Alright. So he's going to take his attack. I'm going to use 2 momentum. Yeah.
Okay, 4 dice.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that would have been wow. So that's a
How'd that
complete
happen?
and utter whiff
Wait.
anyway.
Wait. It
How's my
says
target number zero?
is 0.
Yeah.
Right.
I have no idea. Hold on. Before you do that, it's not rolling. What do you, huh.
Last time he rolled melee, the target number was 19.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even telling me what you're rolling, see? Oh,
Well,
yeah,
I'm
it did.
saying-
It did. Okay, hold on. Rolls
Yeah.
4 dice.
There's
What is
four-
your focus and what is your...
My target number is 19, and the
Okay.
focus for it is 5.
Okay, so that's 4 successes. So that would be you're at 2 plus 1. That would be a 1 success. Okay, he's going to try to... I'm I'll just let you hit him. Go ahead. 1 success.
Alright,
One over success. So it's 3 right now for you, and then you roll 4, so you generated 1 momentum back. So you're at 3 momentum. Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to roll damage. And then I'm going to use a momentum to upgrade to vicious quality.
You don't have vicious.
No, it adds it. In order to add vicious quality 1 to a weapon with blood
Oh.
and steel.
Okay.
So it'll add vicious quality 1 to it as well.
Okay, so that'd be 8 damage.
And then I reroll 1 0.
Mm-hmm.
Did it
Okay,
roll?
so-
It didn't
Yeah,
roll.
it rolled. It's a 0.
Oh. Alright.
Hold on. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. What's does it add a wound?
I'm looking to see what his soak is. 8. It adds 1 wound.
Alright, good. So, I'll use 1 more momentum and he'll have another wound. Nope, maybe not. It's 2 momentum. What's the way I got left?
You have 2 left.
Yeah, add another wound to him.
Okay. Okay, so he's got 2 wounds.
Take some of the sting out of him.
Let's see, what else can I do here? I think it's a baby's and Brangen's turn.
Yeah.
Brangen, whenever it's your turn, you're gonna suffer damage, but
So take your time.
Yeah,
Abebe,
I'll go last. Yeah.
Abebe will turn around and see this giant thing and say, "Wow, it's one big ugly chap." So he's going to load up all of the loads that he can, which is I think is 2 maximum, for his volley attack.
just
I think actually that's
real
good.
quick, Sim. He ignores the first wound that he takes. He's got a talent, but yeah, so he's got
Gee.
1 wound.
Dude's got skills. Okay. So yeah, firing the volley attack. That's going to be yes.
4 dice
We're
right
looking at-
there. Hmm.
Yeah, that's 4 dice because we don't have any momentum anymore.
Right.
Where'd that go? 4 dice.
4 dice and 2 extra combat dice. Oh, that's
Nice.
good. That's
Nice.
5 successes.
Great.
I'm going to use a Doom to try an acrobatics roll. Let's see if I can get better than a 1. Nope.
Now, because I'm using my volley action, there'll be 2 more damage on top of whatever I roll, right?
Yeah, 2 more combat dice. So you're gonna roll and then
Ah,
you're gonna do,
right.
yeah, it's just combat dice. Mhm.
Gotcha. Oops. Was that right?
No, that's
Yeah.
right. So
Yeah.
3, and then go ahead and do your combat dice. So if you click on your dude, there's a combat dice button.
Yes. So I'll roll. I'll re-roll the 2 and then add 2 from my volley.
Well, roll the
total order, or-
volley first because you'll be able to do them all. You'll be able to re-roll potentially more that way. 'Cause
Okay,
this
so
should
roll
go
the
right-
2 volley.
Yeah. So okay. So
Oh, I gotcha.
So now you have 3. So you have
I
4.
can roll 3.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
One
Thank you,
effect.
sir.
Doesn't matter.
It's just math.
Oh, perfect. Very nice. So 4, 7 with 2 effects. Effects that matter. So 7 damage. Anything else? Any other tricks up your sleeve?
That's all I've got. I did generated some momentum or no?
You generated 3 momentum.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I'll just leave that in the bank for my poor burning and bloodied and feared friend.
Yeah, unfortunately, he only took 4 damage out of that. So,
Yeah.
so no wounds.
No.
Like that.
Yeah. Yeah. That sucks.
So, Brangan, you take 5 damage again. So you're at a total of 10, and now you have 2 wounds, and it lasts for 1 more time.
Right.
And you are up.
Okay. Can I draw my sword?
Yeah, it's a minor.
Okay. So I'm going to try and draw my sword and my take my shield off my back. I'll just drop my bow.
That would be your entire turn, I would
Yep.
say.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm scared of this guy. I'm going to try and protect myself.
Makes
so.
sense.
Okay.
It is his turn. He is going to move in on a hamaka. He's going to attack. I'm going to spend... wait, hold on. Let me look at one thing. So... You spend 1 day. Okay. I'm going to spend... He's more hurt than me. I'm just going to attack. Melee. 4 successes.
I shall parry.
So you have a parrying weapon, right? So you don't.
Yes,
You
sir.
don't have to pay me doom. So you got 4, and then you have 2. So it's basically you have to get 6 successes.
I will throw some momentum dice.
Jeez.
Okay.
Dude,
How many are you gonna
absolutely.
spend?
I'll let you know as soon as I find parry.
Coordination.
that was my next. That was my next click. So I gotta get
You got to get 6. Yeah,
6, huh?
6.
At the very least, you reduce any doom that he might generate.
Yeah, I'll pop off with the max there.
So you're
5,
on
right?
5. Yep. Mhm.
Yeah. So that's 3 momentum.
You're 0.
Oh, no, he's
my
not rolling.
God.
No, he doesn't have
That's
his
so
target number.
weird.
Oh,
That's
target
so-
number's not there. Yeah.
But
what is your target number for parry?
I'll tell you.
I see you got a 2 and a 3 though.
Yeah. My target number is 11.
Okay, it's 11, and what's your focus?
It says 0.
So you got 4. So he got 2 successes above. So he generated 2 doom. Okay, I'll roll my damage now. Four. Spend 1 doom to re-roll those zeros. Oh man, come
Oh.
on.
Heck yeah.
So what did I say? Fearsome. Okay, so you take 4 damage. What armor do you have on your left leg?
Good question. My left leg is 3.
Oh really? Okay, you only take 1 damage then,
Oh.
and then you take 1 mental damage, which is I've said purple. Okay, I'm gonna use a swift action to attack again. -2 doom. I'm at 1 doom. I'm going to attack you again. I would like to attack you again. Not using any. Not using anything. So we're at 2 successes. You must
Wow.
get 4 successes to. 4 successes to actually parry.
Let's parry again.
Parry, you need to give me a doom, because this is your second one.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Ooh. Spicy.
Give me a doom.
I don't know. Yeah, give you Doom.
Okay.
Doom it up.
I gotta kill one person. This is 1 shot.
I got no momentum, so
Yep. So generate 2 doom.
I got 2 successes. So,
Yeah, that generated 2 doom for me.
oh,
Because you had to have 4, and I got what did I get? I got 3. You generated 2, but it's so I had 3, and then plus 2 is 5. You did 2, so I generated actually 3 doom. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, damage time. Damage time. Only 4. 1 effect. I'll spend 1 of them to re-roll. So how many? I need 2 combat dice there. Okay. 2 combat dice. 1. So that's 5 damage on the torso. What's your torso damage?
3.
So that's 2 damage. Okay. Persistent 2. And then 1 effect, so you're taking 1 more of those. Well, I can't do what I wanted to do. That's a real bummer. Okay, so here's the thing. I think there was kind of a fuck up there. Because I think I get 1 less doom. Because I have an injury too, a wound. Okay, so you're going to take, on your next turn, you will take 3 damage at the start of it.
Gotcha.
And it is your turns. I can do nothing.
How long does the persistent damage last?
2
Just
turns.
1 turn?
2 turns.
2
Persistent
turns.
2,
Gotcha.
so 2 turns afterwards. Yep.
Wow.
And you guys are up.
All right. I guess I'm back down there and getting,
Okay. You're at 6 damage then.
get it out the way.
Yep. No wounds or anything though. No additional ones.
0 momentum. So he's just going to do a straight attack.
Okay.
And, oh yeah, I can't roll that. I can't use the macros no more, I guess.
I don't understand. It's so weird. Well, 4, so that's 1 success.
1 success,
So
yeah.
that's a failure anyway with your wounds, and 1 doom for me.
By any chance, is that 4 underneath his focus?
It is.
Oh, so it's 2. It's still a failure though. He needs 3.
Dang.
It's base difficulty 1 plus 2 is 3. Yep.
Jeez.
Yep. Okay. Who's next?
Yeah, Bebe will spend his last load, as
Okay.
they say.
Yep.
Uh, 3 dice.
That is yep. It's gonna be 2 momentum generated.
Great. For a total of 2. Is that right?
2 momentum. Yeah.
That brings our total
Yes.
banked is 2 now,
yes,
right?
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to actually hunting bow damage.
3.
Uh,
Reroll one of those.
oh yeah.
zeros.
Well, let me get 1 more combat dice.
Yep.
For my now I'll reroll 2 of them then. Because I
Yep,
I rolled
yep.
1 I rolled
Mhm.
1 combat dice. For
I
my-
gotcha.
yeah,
Yep. Mhm.
my volley. Oops. I just typed the number 2 in the chat instead of.
I want it to be a 2. 4 damage. That does 1 damage to him.
Okay. Wow. I spent all that for nothing. Now I could spend 2 doom to attack again. 2 doom. 2 momentum.
2 momentum. You can. Yep.
But I'll save it for my buddy Mail, who hasn't gotten to see this monster up close yet.
Sam Ale, here's his friends.
Mail, a little help.
I'm not sure Mayo can get in there. I have to say.
Well, at least I'll back up. I can use
Okay,
my
you can do
minor
that, you can do
action
that.
To do
Yep,
that.
you
I'll
can
do
do
my minor action back up.
Yep.
Okay. And so yeah, Mayo will come down and like a wrestler jumping off the top rope,
Crowded.
sword out in front of him. I will go ahead and spend both momentum to get 5 die.
Yep, gotcha.
Okay.
4 successes.
So that generates 3 momentum.
It does.
Okay. So yeah, let me go ahead and do damage.
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
Okay. So then I'm going to go ahead and re-roll those zeros. And there are 3 zeros, so I'll re-roll 3.
Mm-hmm.
Arg.
7 damage.
Okay. And then I will use 1 momentum to upgrade to Vicious 2.
That's 11 damage. So that's going to be 11 minus 3. 8 damage. 2 wounds there, so it's going to be 2 wounds. Yeah, he's
Sweet.
hurting. And then you have 3 momentum in the pool. If you want to
So
do like a swift attack or something.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and spend 2 to get the attack, and then I'll spend 1 to enact my blade again. For
One thing that we
4.
missed on the swift attack, difficulty increases by 1, just so you know. But
Oh.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, also go ahead and
Yeah,
do
it's
that.
fine. Mm-hmm. And so you'd be at 0 momentum.
So 0 momentum, but I am spending 4 melee die again.
Yep. So your difficulty is 2 baseline. And then you got 4, so generate 2
Nice.
momentum.
Okay, and so let me go ahead and roll damage again.
8. 11 with vicious.
Alright, let me re-roll 2 of those combat die. Bummer.
11.
And then with we'll have 1 momentum left, but I'll spend 1 to go up to Vicious 2 again.
Mm-hmm. So we're talking about 14 damage. That is 2 more. Let's see. Yeah, that's 2 more wounds. That kills him. How does it look?
So yeah, Nail, like it's like a wrestler off the top rope. He just like jumps, just and with his sword out, cleaves off of his arm with this attack. And we'll say like the first one like cut off his leg, and then this one cut off his arm, and he just stands there as it bleeds out.
Yeah, it just clumpers to the ground. And there doesn't appear to be any more threats about as the music ends. What do the heroes do?
What do you mean, heroes?
What do the adventurers do?
Live the witch.
Friends, I think it is we have conquered the evil orphans this day. We have shown them that the only true way to living
Let's happen, parents.
is to have parents. And as he walks over to this mom, and this will make another orphan this day, as he brings out his sword and just cuts off her head. And so, because we killed the mom of the woman we saved, we must now go kill the mother, the lady, because she's an orphan now too.
As you contemplate who you're going to kill next, what does the future look like for these adventurers?
Brangan might retire. Clearly not cut out for this. He's nearly died twice and he can't hit anything.
I think that's fair. Brangan retires to a life of enjoyment on his farm in the middle of nowhere when no one ever bothers him. Unfortunately, he cannot hunt for food because he is just terrible with a bow and relies on his friends nearby to feed him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bebe will at least retire from working in the city because this is too much drama for him. He'd take his treasure, which I imagine they amassed quite a bit for
Yes, they do.
accomplishing all the tasks that were laid before them.
Definitely.
He thinks of himself as above all of this stuff, but he will wonder what became of this family that they've saved. But he won't come back.
Hamaka, what will you do with your life?
Service is but a reward. You will continue on with the guard, doing whatever the family wants him to do.
Hamaka becomes the sworn sword of Mahin's child, which they name Mael. Mael, what will the well, maybe they don't. Mael, what is your path? Do you side with Nasin or Mahin and her husband in the civil war between the Satori to come?
He goes back to the Satori's house and definitely sides with Nasin because he's been aiming for that for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And, I imagine that he kind of swoops in quickly and there is already the promise of more reward. And so he will indeed go about in a life of riches and glory and be true to his word in making more orphans. Specifically, maybe even killing the lady they just saved for his beloved Nasin.
Mael sides with Nasin, and maybe Hamaka sides with Mahin, and perhaps one day they cross swords in the civil war to come for House Satori. And with that, this ends this one-shot, two-shot. And thanks everybody for playing.
Thanks, Ted.
Thanks, Ted.
Thanks for running.
Of course. Of course.
Thank you, Pranks, for killing me with that role play.